Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn. Why? Insanity laughs on to pressure we're breaking. Can we give ourselves one more chance? Why can't we give love that one more chance? Why can't we give love, 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 give love? 'Cause love's such an old-fashioned word, and love dares you to care for the people on the edge of the night, and love dares you to change our way of caring about ourselves. This is our last dance. This is our last dance. This is ourselves under pressure.
Easy on ya.
Serious. Queenie, you know the reason I do this? For a replay purpose. You want to do a replay or a pre-shot? It means that we're both included in the replay. Because there's nothing worse than doing a replay on OBS and it's just me. And you don't get to be in it. Erk, erk, erk. Take a shot. Take a shot.
Shot of water.
Good. Yeah, so I've seen my nan today. She's okay. Quiet day today. Bit of a quiet day. I know, and now you can cut out the SOS stream. Yes, this is true. A shot of water. Yes, take a shot. Well, I hope it's water. Can you imagine if that was something else? I don't think I'd last very long in here, would I? Tony Strange. So Tony Strange is going to be my very special guest tonight in the live stream. We're going to do some Punk Wars. That's what we're going to do. Soon, I hope. Oh, before I do anything, I got some merch today. I want that bicap light. Oh yeah, where is it? Let me go get it. Oh, it's not charged up. I didn't charge it. It's alright. Hang on. I wonder if this camera could charge it. It's the same lead. Oh, it's the same lead. How much? What's that on the left? That's just an overlay. That's not real.
Oh.
It's an overlay. Doesn't it look real though? Doesn't it look real?
Yes.
Oh, says Tony. Oh, look. And I can put this next to it, look. If I get it at the right angle. I think I have to put it like over here, perhaps. Oh, yeah, like that. Over here. And then I can pick it up, and it looks like I've got a load of them. Right? But the camera's in the way at the moment, so I can't really put it in the right... Maybe I could put it... Oh, I could put it over there on the
He's got all of his Iron Man shit on show now.
No, that's going to fall off. That's unfortunate. I could maybe put it... maybe I could put it up there. Do not drop it in the tank, Erk. Don't do it. Anyway, we can put it somewhere. But check it out, look. I've got some merch today. I forgot I ordered these. I see the mask is on display now. Leaning into it, ready for the cosplay for October. We're going to do Halloween cosplay. Not really going to... I might do a costume change. I'm going to do 3 cosplays. I'm going to do... If it's waterproof, probably not. We're going to do Ghostbusters, if I can find the backpack. I have a blow-up backpack for the Ghostbusters outfit. I'm going to do Tony Stark with the sunglasses, and I'm going to do Iron Man with the actual suit and the helmet. You could totally be Obi-Wan Kenobi and the desert. I need to work on the desert, Lou. I'm going to have to really work on that.
Toxic Chat, thank you for the follow.
No, I don't think so. I don't think... You're not fat anyway. You're tiny. I think definitely Obi-Wan Kenobi for you.
Me?
Definitely Obi-Wan Kenobi. Anyway, the merch.
I'm not tiny.
Yeah, you're not...
I'm a 6'3" fucking bowling ball.
You've got like a kind of a normal sized face. You look a bit Obi-Wan-esque, right? I don't know. I did Ghostbusters uni. That was a bad time. I'm 6'3", but are you? Didn't know that. Merch. Anyway, look, I ordered these. I forgot I ordered these. You know when you get those cork coasters that are made of cork? You know, those cork coasters. Check this. Ugh. How good are they? They're proper nice. How nice are they?
Those are pretty cool.
They are cute. I like them. That's from Redbubble. I think they're really nice. If anybody wants some of these, they were actually quite reasonable. I forgot I ordered them. I ordered them like last month, and I was like, oh, I just forgot about it. They're a bit slow on the uptake, Redbubble, but the quality of the merchandise is pretty good. I've got a set of 4. There's 2 there. I've given these two are mine. I've got one downstairs is Gems, and I gave one to my dad.
Hey Tanky, how you doing?
Really nice desk, and he puts it on his desk. I might I might do that as a giveaway. Just having a bit of a thought out loud here. Might do that. Think about it. Might do it on the other channel. V, thank you for the magazine. I only just noticed that. Thank you so much. That will take some time to update because it's so slow. Read what me and Lezard were talking about in Discord. What in Starscape Discord. Do I have to go in there? Sassy, yes, I've got the water, the jug. Alright.
You got a notification,
right
some
now.
fuzzy is bored.
This is the
Yeah,
ultimate
I'm
party
bored. We're gonna
strategy.
fight. We're gonna war with
I'm going in there now. Oh god. Where are you saying? In the casual chat? Oh my god, there's 40 messages in there. How far am I? Oh, it's Queen of Hearts' birthday. Cool. I should send her a message. Me, Ashley. This is charity. Wait. Thank you, Queenie. Hey, oh, Visca's here. Wait, you're live as well, aren't you? How can you be lurking in my stream and live as well? I don't even know where you're talking in. What chat are you talking in? When was this? No, this is freaking September. This is like old news. Where are you? Oh, IGS chat. IGS chat. Got it. I've got it. No. Oh, the answer is no, really? What?
In the words I say to you, get mistaken as usual. We ain't vibing like we used to. Communication is crucial. I'm losing my mind. Trying to find wherever we lost touch. If we deny nature's design, what will it cost us? But I love your essence, even through all the stress.
Yeah, they're a bit weird about advertising, aren't they? Yeah, weird, isn't it? So what's the outcome? Have you heard anything? At all? Visca, again, twice in 2 days. I can't believe it, I know. Visca's gonna lurk. Does that mean I have to go and lurk in her stream as well? Should we do a mutual look? Nothing yet, but figured you should read it as you said giveaway. I can give something away, can I not? Surely it's not against the rules. Where does it say this? Yeah, let me oh wait, there's another channel here. Let me have a look. No, I'm not giving this away in my stream. I'm not going to give this away in my stream. I'm going to give it away on my personal stream. It's somewhere else that I'm not allowed to promote. But you know where it is.
I don't know who the raccoon is. I don't know what you're talking about.
So maybe I'll give this away somewhere else. Not going to give it away here though, because that would be rude. So these are going to get packed away forever now in the shelf. One last look. Exactly, Queenie, that's exactly where I'm going to give it away. So that's a foot shooting incident, isn't it? Because if I could give them away on here, that'd be amazing for SOS, wouldn't it? And Starscape. But no, we can't. So we'll do it on the other side. Excellent. Well done. Right, let's go into the game. Let's do, what do you want to do? I should give some stuff out first, right? Before we do,
Good idea. I'll put a prize drawer up as well.
Exactly, you said it, Queenie. Well played. Good on there. Sponsor an Erc for a £1. Haha! If that was true, that'd be amazing. True. Anyway, let's do a couple of minis and then we'll go straight to Punk Wars, I think. Mini game! Tony, when are you going to be ready, my friend?
I am ready. I'm waiting for you.
That chat mirror. Yeah, I know it is because I've pressed. Look, if I press back to latest, there you go. I'm ready. Oh, you're ready. Oh, should we do that now then? Do you want to do Punk War straight away? Everybody Punk War straight away, yeah? Go and get your big minis. Yeah. Do it. Yeah. Okay. Go on then. I'm co-hosting right now. Join now. He's not even in there. Oh, there you are. You are there. But I'm inviting. There he is. Oh, he's a panda. Look at that panda. Hello.
Hello.
Very nice. Hello.
You ready?
All right. How's it going?
I'm not too bad.
All right. Nice. So let's load this up so we can have a couple of warm-up games. So what's news in the world of Tony Strange, huh?
News, what is it? Nothing really.
No.
Can't walk right now.
What? Why? What's happened?
It's an old injury acting up.
Oh,
But
what?
literally, like, my foot's swollen up like a watermelon and I can't put any weight on it.
Serious?
Yeah.
Shoot. Have you got... What are you taking for it?
Nothing. I ain't got anything.
Now this is Obi-Wan Kenobi is just using the power of the Force to heal his foot. Right. Okay. So you're laid up for a bit, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Are you have you read the topical news about PayPal?
Topical news about PayPal? No, I have not.
The big exodus.
What's going on with PayPal?
So, I think they might have retracted the statement now, but some of it still stands. Apparently, PayPal said in their terms and conditions in their update that if they find that you have been deemed by the powers that be guilty of posting disinformation,
Yeah.
what they decide to be disinformation, whether it's true or not, they can fine you $2,500 and close your account. And also, they will take the $2,500 if you've got it out of your bank, not even out of your PayPal balance.
What?
In the small print.
I mean, as long as you're not doing anything you shouldn't be doing, you should be fine, right?
Not really, because if you post something like "I really like pandas," and then next year the crazy media decides that that's like a terrible thing to say or untrue in their eyes, you could be fined. So it sets a really
don't know.
terrible
I
precedent.
feel like the woke culture's gonna die out anyway.
I hope it dies out really soon. I'm done with it now. Anyway, so they seem to be tagging along with that culture right now, which I think is really terrible. So a lot of people jumping that ship
I'm
right
a
now.
little curious. I wonder, with the pay that we just received from Starscape,
Yeah.
if that was going by old exchange rate rules,
Yeah, right.
because I didn't get paid as much as I was expecting.
Nope. What did I?
I mean, it was still more than what we normally would have got,
It's not the current exchange rate.
but
I'm
it's
telling
not
you.
now. It's not the
It's
current
not the
exchange.
current. There's like a month lag on it, I'm guessing. Which I don't know how legit that is, but it's not. I was expecting £1 for $1, was you?
Well, 90p on the dollar.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
expecting, but we
well,
didn't get that.
2 weeks ago when we looked it up on the going rate.
Yeah, and that's
and
what
it
it is right now. Still,
Is it still 99?
it's not. It's 90p to the dollar, exactly.
Let me have a look. Hey, Foxy, by the way. Yeah, see, it's gone down a bit, hasn't it? See, that's why they've done it. Look, because it peaked. It says on here that it peaked at 93, but I don't believe that. Oh no, hang on. Yeah, when I looked at it, it was $1.007 to £1 when I looked, which is
about 90p, 93p.
No, I mean literally $1.07 equals £1. In other words, so now it's $0.9.
Yeah, but look at it the other way around. If you look at it the other way
let's do
around,
the
it's
other way around,
90p to the dollar.
Yeah. So let's do £1. Yeah, $1.11. Yeah, is the pound. Yeah. So 1.07. So it's gone. Dollar's strengthened ever so slightly. Then yeah.
Well, apparently the dollar's gone up everywhere today.
Was there?
I saw. That's what I was looking at earlier when I saw that like it was still 90p on the dollar, but like the dollar's like improved everywhere.
Interesting. It's a weird time, isn't it, eh? Boop.
It is.
Well played. Right, okay.
GG.
Real game now. That was just a warm up, everybody. So yeah, anyway, it's topical news of the day. Weird like fish. Exactly, Foxy. Thanks for noticing.
I haven't had anything interesting. Nothing interesting going on, to be honest.
I've got one interesting thing going on, which is like, it's not even a first world problem. It's almost a celebrity problem.
Okay, go on then.
Right, do you remember?
Tell us all how you've made it, Ercrom.
Right. Yeah, this is a specific Ercrom problem. This is. Yeah, you know when I told you I got that new car, right?
Yeah.
And you know I told you that I still had the old one and I hadn't sold it yet.
Yeah.
And you know I also told you that I also inherited my granddad's car, so I had 3 cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the issue is that the new car, you know, it had a big oil leak in it, and it was a terrible thing. And it went in the garage twice, and they couldn't fix it. And they finally figured out it was a massive gasket, and they changed it. Well, when I got round to Mum and Dad's earlier today, there was like steam coming out the front of the car, and I thought, what the hell is this? And I looked under there, and it's definitely the smell of oil. So I looked underneath, and there was a couple of little drips. So I think there's something still not quite right with it. Anyway, I spoke to the dealership, and he basically lost his nut, and he was like, I don't believe it, because he actually paid for it. The dealer paid for it. To get fixed, so he's obviously really annoyed. I'm so over it now because it's been in 3 times now.
Yeah.
I'm just whatever. But the problem I've got is I need to take Jem to work tomorrow, and then I need to drop the car off, and then I need to get back home, and then I need to get back to Jem again, and then at the weekend we need to go and see Jem's mum and dad to pick up a parrot. I'm trying to work out which car is good for what.
Which car is best to carry a parrot?
So it's like a proper it's a proper Hollywood problem. This.
That's not something you say every single day. I'm just going to pick up a parrot.
So Jem's mum and dad have got this parrot, right? But he spends 6 months of the year over in Cyprus, and the parrot's getting depressed because it's not fair on the bird really. So Gemma said we will take the bird on, provided I'm not completely allergic to the thing. So we're going to bring it back for a bit of a visit. And I don't remember being allergic to birds, but after the cat episode, everybody's a bit wary. So anyway, what?
You're allergic to cats.
Oh Jesus, Tony, you don't even know the story, right? So we used to have 2 really beautiful cats. They had their own Instagram page and everything. And the first one was called Jasper. He was just a big fat ginger cat, a bit like Garfield, really.
My nan had a big fat ginger cat called Garfield.
Really?
And he left. He moved to someone else up the road. Like he literally just left. My nan had him for like 15 years, and then he just decided to move out.
Wow. Wow. So anyway, we had this cat.
How you doing?
And then we decided to get the cat some company. So we got another cat called Ollie, little black and white cat. And we had him for about a year. And during that year, I was always having a problem with like a chesty cough, and I was not very well. And I started to wheeze towards the end of the year. I was like, this doesn't feel quite right. And then one night I had this full-blown asthma attack and ended up in hospital. And I had to give me 9 nebulizers to get me up above the 50 mark on the blowing thing that you have to blow in. So they said your lung had nearly completely collapsed through trauma. Anyway, so I saw this consultant, really nice guy from Montana, American consultant. He was amazing, and he knew everything about allergies. Did a test on me. He said, you are so allergic to the cat that you're not allowed to go home. I went, right. I said, well, when can I go home? He said, no, seriously, you can never go back to that house. He said, because you're so allergic to this black and white cat that the dander that comes off the cat, it's not the hair you're allergic to, it's the protein in their spit.
Oh,
so
wow.
when they lick their fur, the protein is on the fur, so people think you're allergic to the fur, but it's actually the spit. And he said the protein in that spit takes, even if you bleach the place, it takes 7 years to degrade.
Wow.
So he said you can't go home. So we ended up having to move into my mum and dad's house while we looked for a new place, and now we're in the new house.
That's insane. That's
yeah. So but the irony was, when we picked up Ollie, he'd had 3 previous owners, and they'd all given him up due to being allergic to him.
Oh, Poor
I know.
cat.
I know. He's the most allergic cat in the universe. So we ended up being in this house. It was a blessing in a way because this is a beautiful house that we've got now, and we're really happy here. But we really miss the cat, so I'm always a little bit nervous about getting a new animal because it was quite a big wrench to get rid of them. And they got rehomed. Jem found someone she used to know in work that took the cats on, but she finds it difficult to talk to them about the cats, so we don't really know how they're getting on or anything. So
everyone keeps telling me to get another pet, but it's been, I don't know, it's weird. I feel weird getting another cat after Seth disappeared.
this is what I'm talking about. Is that if an animal dies and you bury the animal or whatever happens, or it goes to the vet or whatever, you have a certain amount of closure. But when a cat has been
what if
lost,
I did get another cat? And I know it's been coming up to 2 years now since he vanished.
Right.
What if he just comes back and I've bought a new cat? I've replaced him.
What a horrible feeling, though, isn't it? Yeah. What a horrible feeling. And knowing that Jasper and Ollie are out there, fully healthy, no problems aside from being the most allergic cats ever. I feel a bit weird, even if I wasn't allergic to another cat anymore, or I got over it, or whatever it was. I don't think I could do it, really, knowing that they're still out there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the story of the cats. Anyway,
It's a mad story.
really. And it's weird because I've never had an allergy for anything ever, but that was weird. Being there, Erc, it's not nice. 9 nebulizers give you a headache. Headache? I was shaking. Do you have a pup date? No, Foxy, it's not going to happen. You heard what happened with the boyfriend, right? I'm not sure if Foxy's heard this. Tony, you heard about the dog, right? Oh, bloody hell, I've got so much to tell you, right? This is like a news broadcast, and I'm so sorry, Tony's chat, if you're listening to this. I'm just taking over the joint. So, yeah, the mean man, Diana knows about it, right? So my friend Lisa, we've known her for a long time. She's about my age. She's got a daughter in her 20s, and she's got a boyfriend and whatever. And they got this poodle. It's only 9 months old, this poodle, from a rescue centre locally. And turns out the boyfriend, well, quote unquote boyfriend, right, said he didn't like it, wanted to give it back. So that was that. And Lisa said to me, she said, you know, poodles are hyperallergenic, and you might be all right with that. I was like, really? This isn't true. Jem's always wanted a dog.
Yeah.
I was like, look, fair enough. If it's hyperallergenic, we'll have a go. She said, well, look, this dog is on 2-week trial from the sanctuary place. Okay.
Yeah.
So they don't want it. They've had it 4 days. So perhaps it could come and stay with you at the weekend. See how you are with it. If you like it, keep hold of it. If not, it's going back anyway, you know, because he doesn't want it. And we're like, yeah, all right, cool. Let's just go for it. Let's just see what it's like. Anyway, Lisa and this boyfriend of her daughter's, they don't get on. He's a bit of a funny guy, actually.
Yeah.
And I'll say funny. Chat can tell me what they really think. But anyway, so
I assumed you were being polite.
yeah, I'm being polite. So anyway, this. Yeah, you really,
It clearly is a cunt.
Yeah. Anyway, they don't get on. So this potential mother-in-law and the son-in-law don't get on because she called him out and stuff. Anyway, whatever. When he found out that the dog was going to a friend of Lisa's, he said, "No, we'll keep the dog and then send it back."
What? Oh, okay.
I was like, fuck it. Oh, anyway. So, yes, Foxy, you didn't know the story, so that's what happened, yeah. So we didn't get to try out the poodle, and which was a bit of a shame, really. So that's been shelved as well.
Weird.
Trouble says, what a rotter. That's a great word.
I bet they give the dog back.
You are?
I bet they give the dog back.
They will, yeah. He doesn't even want it.
Like, what? Like,
He just didn't want it going anywhere else. He just wants to keep it for a week and then send it back anyway. I mean, I feel for the animal more than anything.
Yeah. This guy's an idiot.
I know. Well, we all came to that conclusion when we spoke about it before the weekend. But I don't know. People are just mean, aren't they? Really small, mean people. Anyway, never mind. Never mind. Hello, Lou. Yeah, Trouble was being polite as well. Yeah, I like rotter. It's a great word. You're right, rotter, you are. Blue Diamond's off for a doctor's appointment. See you in a bit. Good luck. Altia says about as much use as an underwater hairdryer. Yes. Oh, man.
Let's all hope he uses one.
Yeah, right. Bang. Anyway, I got the server up and running, by the way, which is nice. And I've installed Warcraft on it, and it works. Yay!
Nice.
So I'm going to be doing a bit of retro gaming with Scorps at some point, and you and I, surely at the weekend, might be able to find some time for some AoE. It's got to happen, man. I'm getting like withdrawals, and actually, I've resigned the fact that the whole standard resources thing is a good thing because it does speed up the gameplay.
It does.
So I'm with you. So I'm not going to.
I'm also all about playing custom maps as well.
Oh yeah, custom map. Are you designing them?
I've got a few. I've got one that I built it and then I played it against the computer and I was like, this is a human map. There is no way the AI is smart enough to play this map. And then
I'll play that. Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. Is it like a maze? Is it like
it's kind of like a maze, like you are sort of like trapped in your little corners.
Ooh, nice.
But there's like also some goodies in the center of the map that you want to get to.
A bit like Gold Rush, but better, yeah.
Kind of, yeah. There's like a. It's better to explain when I've got the map in front of me.
Fair enough. We'll have a look together.
But I also made another one that's very similar to Forest Nothing.
Oh, Forest Nothing's funny. Did you see Relic Nothing?
I haven't seen that one there.
Oh my god, it was just literally a map full of relics. You just had to build a monastery and then to quickly
Just
gather
buy
as many
everything.
relics, and then when you moved all the relics, you had to build another monastery.
I watched a custom map yesterday on T90, and the wood that they had, it wasn't trees, it was like stockpiles.
Oh,
And the
Really?
wood had 100k on each stockpile. And but also the villagers exploded.
ah!
So like everyone was just sending their villagers to blow up the other people's wood. And for like most of the game, we all thought they were losing wood because every time it exploded, it went from 100k down to 50. And we were like, oh fuck man, that's a lot of wood to lose. But then we
Yeah.
found out it just respawns.
Oh, what?
Yeah, the wood just respawns.
Nice. Oh, I like that. That's fun. I quite enjoy. I've not played it for a long time, but I imagine you might quite enjoy it, which is the Nomad maps. Where
I've played a couple of Nomad maps.
have you? I quite like them, but you get.
I
Some
also
decent
did
resources.
the Forest Nothing one I've made is a Nomad Forest Nothing.
Oh, we'll do that. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. I would do that. Can I come places, Lou? Yes. Thomas69, thanks for the follow. And Lou, have you heard from Polo? Has anybody heard from Polo? Anyone? Because he's totally like ghosting me right now. Gally Simon, thanks for the follow.
But that one that says got the stuff in the center
Yeah.
is a bit of a different one because it's actually a free V5.
It's a what? Sorry.
It's a free V5. There's player 1, 2, and 3 at the top end of the map, and they've got some shit to protect.
Right.
And then there's 5 players at the bottom of the map that are all teamed up together as well. So it's
Oh my god, that's perfect. Right, that really, really would suit our league because we've almost got a 2-tier, based on stats, it's almost like a 2-tier community. In other words,
Yeah.
you've got like 2 or 3 people that are pretty good, and then you got the others that are kind of just bashing each other on the head with clubs and like not really fully quick enough, And we always find that it's always the same 2 at the very, very top, with the others battling out for 3rd place.
Yeah.
It's a bit like a really rigged Formula 1 season where you always get the same guy winning. So this kind of map would be cool, because you could put like maybe one of the really good people as the defense, and then have everybody else trying to take them out.
Yeah.
Would be quite a good ratio, I think. The 3 to 5, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. That would work out, because I mean, it's not a massive disparity, but there's enough for them to be the winner each time. You know what I mean? On points mostly, but yeah, that works out well. Killer Den, defense or attack? Well, to be honest, by the time the lag hits you, then it could be anything. But I'm using my boosts for defensive purposes.
But I couldn't actually put these rules into the game itself, so like I kind of made these rules up.
That's all right.
The players 1 and 3, if they lose any of the buildings that they protect, they instantly lose.
All right, fair enough. Hang on, there must be a way to set that.
I think there might be. I think I might be able to set like one of the, I don't know, all of the buildings.
What if you did? What if you did the building that they're protecting to be a wonder? Because there's a definite marker.
Well, there is a wonder in there, so I could do that.
Yeah. So you set it as a wonder, like, I know you can have a wonder victory, can't you? But if you've got one there anyway, and I know when you, actually, I know another one. You could do. This is a good one. Have the monastery to be the building, and have the relics in the monastery, and it's got a countdown timer. And you can set the countdown timer. So say it's like 500 years or something. You have to kill them by then, otherwise they win.
I'll look into that. I didn't know you could do that.
And there's a sense of urgency then, isn't there?
Yeah, that actually makes it a little bit better. That means that definitely enforces like the rule I want to enforce.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, that game could go on. I've seen games go on for like days when there's like, until the resources literally run off them. Especially on a giant map, you can play for hours and hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
But if you've got the idea that it starts off and you've got all the relics, the countdown's now. It starts, so that gives you the urgency to work as a team to go and get. And as soon as that monastery gets knocked down, those relics fall out and the timer's reset again. It's back. So at that moment, you declare victory.
Yeah.
Cool. I couldn't believe they paid us on Sunday. What's that all about?
No. Like, it's so contradictory to everything they ever say to us.
I know. Well played, everybody. Well played. Chef Shelios is back. Good to see you, Chef Shelios.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it Sunday morning. I was expecting it Monday. Well, I was expecting it like Monday afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Not
because that's usually how it goes. Because usually they pay us in the dashboard in the mornings, and if I withdraw it like immediately as soon as they announce it, I can usually get it within a couple of hours. So it's usually by the afternoon, or it's the next day in the afternoon.
Yeah. Where do you get yours at? Do you go to the bank or PayPal?
PayPal,
Yeah,
so it's literally hours. As soon as they approve it, it takes about 2 hours. If you do bank, it takes like 5 days minimum.
Should we? I'm going to download the terms and conditions later, and we'll have a troll through it and see what that is. Because if that is the case, that's well shady. That is. Shady.
It is.
But
I think I know why that's come about. I reckon that's because of that It's Slicker stuff. Because he was getting people to lent him money, and I assume they were doing that via PayPal or like Cash App and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mostly PayPal because its Slicker was British. I don't think we can use Cash App, but a lot of people can't use Cash App.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure most people can use PayPal.
There's a new one has been launched.
Hey, She-Wolf, how you doing?
There's a new one. I'll send you the link, see if it's any good. But apparently it's going to be a rival to this situation. Altia, have a good sleep, yeah. And I'll speak to you very, very soon.
PayPal.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm interested, so I'm going to be looking into it for sure. Because it's all about, it's all kicking off, and you've got the whole Elon Musk thing. Is he buying stuff? Is he selling stuff? What's happening?
Well, he's bought Twitter.
Yeah, well, he has for now, but who knows what's going to happen?
And he immediately unbanned everyone.
Yeah, I know, right? But was it you that was telling me that it turns out that there's not as many people on there as once thought?
Yeah, that was why it took so long for the deal to go through, because he said, like, more than 50% of the profiles on Twitter are actually bot accounts.
That's right. So he was going to pay a lot of money just for nothing, basically.
Yeah,
it wasn't
but he's paid the original offer that he offered.
Has he?
Yeah, that's the weird thing about it. Like, he said this, took forever for the deal to go through. I think it's because people were saying, oh, he's not going to buy Twitter. Someone, like, he doesn't like said it, I think, and then he was like, well, fuck you, I'm buying Twitter.
What's going on with this guy? He's such an interesting person, really. Very interesting person. Did you see was it you that was talking to last week about when he had that very open conversation with the CEO of Rumble on Twitter?
I don't know about that.
Oh my god, it was hilarious, man! It was the stuff they were talking about was like, it was something out of Buck Rogers. It was so funny. It started off when Russell Brand got banned from YouTube, or one of his YouTubes got taken down.
I saw something about that the other day.
Oh, I mean, what a time to be alive when Russell Brand's a right-wing person.
Yeah. I mean with some of the crazy shit he says, I'm surprised it's taken this long to get him banned for something stupid.
Well, I don't know. It depends what you think he said. But I mean, I ended up watching the last couple of videos he did. It all sounds quite reasonable to me.
Oh no, recently he has been kind of reasonable, but if you look back, like, say 10 years ago, like,
oh yeah, that's
right, he was crazy.
He was going through a different time.
I don't think he would be, if he was doing his YouTube stuff then, I don't think he would have been successful. I think the only reason is because he's got a level head now.
Yeah, I think he has, and fair play to him. At least he's turned it around, I guess. But I quite enjoyed his last couple of videos. I mean, I've never really been a sort of a Russell Brand fan. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I've liked him. I've enjoyed his stand-up, and I loved it.
Oh yeah, it's a funny guy. Don't get me wrong, he's a funny guy. But I've never liked all of it.
Most hilarious films ever.
Yeah. But I definitely keep an eye on him now. It's quite interesting. But this whole Elon Musk thing was incredible. So the video that got taken down was him talking about a government agency's press release document, and it got flagged by YouTube. We've come full circle in the conversation. It got branded as disinformation, so it got taken down. But the original news item by Fox, CNN, NBC, which also stated it didn't get banned. They didn't get taken down. Someone's got a bit of an axe to grind. So that was what he was kicking off about. He said it's not so much the content, it's the fact that some people are allowed to keep it on, this sort of elite group of media, and that if Joe Public talks about it, they get banned.
This has been coming up a lot over the last few months. This
really
all started coming up a lot during the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. Like, the media constantly printing bullshit constantly. Exactly.
So that was all going on. But anyway, he did a tweet about it and said this is just a little bit unfair because there's news articles and news YouTube reels still on spouting science that has now been disproven.
I hate YouTube reels because you say it's disinformation, right? Every time I see a YouTube short, it's all wrong. Everything is taken out of context. It's always a tiniest little snippet. And I've usually watched the entire video that they're trying to snip it from. And the title is something like, it was. I saw this with the trial as well. They took snippets of the trial saying that they were saying something, but I was like, but you've just missed out like 10 things he said before that.
Yep, I watched that trial. All of it.
Yeah, I watched the entire trial, which was like, which really bugged me. That made me hate YouTube Bros immediately. I was like, why are you bullshitting?
So he said this is unfair. This is the reason. There's a level of hypocrisy around who's allowed to stay on, who's being taken off, and it's not based on the content. Seems to be based on what they think is cool or not.
Yeah.
Anyway, in the answer, Elon Musk said, "That's not cool." Right, so you've got a couple of celebrities talking very, very openly, and then under that you've got the CEO of Rumble, who said, "Don't mess about with that. Come over to me. We've got a platform over here for you. You can be quite successful over here. We'll sort it out." And Ross was like, "Really, seriously, right?" And they're all talking on this. I'll send you the chain of the people who took screenshots of the whole chain.
Yeah.
And then the CEO of Rumble said to Elon, he said, "Oh, while we're here, how do you feel about sending some of your Starlink satellites over so we can get Rumble access to these certain countries?" And Elon's like, yeah, that sounds cool. We'll talk about it. And I'm like, this is all on Twitter.
That's mad.
It's nuts.
That's insane.
That's
the world we live in now, where these people are just talking like normal people. Like,
I know, but would you send your satellites over?
It's so weird.
Just
like. It's just a normal day in Elon Musk's world. Yeah, you can have some satellites.
I was just mind blown by the conversation. I was like, I can't believe they're just having a bit of a chat, as if it's just two guys saying, "Yeah, meet you down a golf club."
Like he's got a warehouse full of them. I've got some spare satellites for you, sure.
Yeah, just chuck a few over there. No worries, my friend. You know. Weird, isn't it? Weird world.
Got them all in different varieties.
Yeah.
You want one in chrome or...
Do it the same colour of the sky if you want, so no one can see it. Anything you want. I'm sorry I'm in and out like the hokey cokey because of my internet. Foxy, thank you for saying hokey cokey, because some people keep saying hokey pokey. What the hell? Is that... I wonder if that's an English versus American thing again.
Hokey cokey?
Yeah, I thought it was going nuts. I was like, no, it's hokey cokey. And people are like, no, it's hokey pokey. And I'm like, no, it's hokey freaking cokey with a C.
Yeah, it's hokey cokey, yeah.
Thank
you. The hokey cokey.
Hey, he's won it. He's won a game. What's going on?
The hokey cokey.
Thank you, Foxy.
Knees bent,
it's
arms
American.
Stretched. What is it? Rah, rah, rah. I can't remember how it goes.
Knees
It's not
bent,
hokey
arms
pokey. It's hokey
stretched.
cokey.
Right.
The song by what was they called? What were they called? Black Lace. The song is hokey cokey.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but then I guess they had to change it in America because they like changing stuff. Just to be different.
I think it's Black Lace.
We don't want to
Because
sing
they
those
also
colonial
do Bush Pineapple. Yeah, the song is called Hokey Cokey.
We just talk funny in the States. No, I think you talk quite correctly in the States. You're quite good, really. But you do like changing things to sort of distance yourself.
Oh, I constantly take the piss out of the Americans for how they
check this
change
out.
words.
You
Like,
find
they don't say
American...
oregano right.
They can't even say it. No, but the best thing about Americans is I know it's a colonial thing. I know it is, because whenever they talk about me and you, they say we have a British accent. No such thing as a British accent, right? So that's
There you go.
but they
Just
have
send you
to
the
say the word
hokey cokey.
British. They have to say it, because if they say the word English accent, then they're screwed, aren't they? Because they have to admit that their language is from Britain. So they can't. So they have to say British accent. Do the hokey pokey, and you turn yourself around. Yeah, right, GC Farm.
I've sent you the song.
You've sent me the... Yeah, nice one. You put your left arm in. You put your left arm out.
Knees in, out, you shake it all about. That's the hokey cokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about. Ah, the okie dokie. Ah, the okie dokie. And of course, aga do plus pineapple shake tree. Aga do.
Foxy just killed me with her emojis. Oh dear, that was funny.
I don't think I can play it. I don't know if it's copyright. I'm pretty sure it is copyright.
Copyright? I think they're all dead, aren't they?
The thing is, these songs are still played at like holiday places, like Haven and shit. So
That's
I don't
true.
know.
Yeah.
This is where we know them from. Like I know them from, but like they're getting older than that. But the Black Lace originated in like a Haven or Butlins. I can't remember where they came from, but they're from one of them.
We probably went there. What would you say about someone with a Cockney accent? What do you mean? What would I say about it? Go on. What do you mean? What would I say about someone? All my family are from London, southeast London, so I guess you could call them, especially my granddad, Cockneys. Yeah. Americans calling British accent. Yeah, it's not a British accent. So you've got every region in Britain has a different accent.
Whoa! Thank you for the gas mask and the teddy bear. I got a mob. Well, I gotta wait for these people to spawn.
Don't spawn anyone. So what do British folk call someone with other English accents? Well, there's regional accents, so you can have a Yorkshire accent, a Lancashire accent, a Welsh accent, Scottish accent,
Black
Cornish
country accent. Which is mine.
In Lancashire, I used to live in Lancashire. We've got
Kind of.
several different regions in Lancashire. So you call it by region. But Britain is Britain is not just England, you see. It's many countries, and they even speak different languages. So there's no such thing as a British accent. There's an English accent, which is Queen's English, which is renounced pronunciation, which is what you would call an English accent. But there's no such thing as a British accent. But Americans like to say the word Britain because it distances themselves from England. So there you go.
And they wear their pants on the outside, which is just insane to me.
Me and Jem we've got quite a lot of American friends from the early days of streaming, and some of our best friends from when they came over to our wedding and stuff. And we were talking about it. They were like, "Oh, what do we wear to the wedding?" They said, "Oh, well, you need to get used to the terminology if you want to buy a suit when you're over here." So we started winding them up and saying we don't call them pants, we call them leg sleeves. Really quirky little British things that you need to get used to. What was the other one we used to call it? Like gloves, we call them hand socks and like stuff like that. And it was absolutely mesmerizing to see the sheer panic on their face, whether it was true or not. Like, do we really need to say these things when you're going Selfridges or something? You know what I mean? And it was that joke
That's
went on.
Mean.
And it was mean, but the joke went on longer than it should have done. And I think one of them still believes actually to this day. You need to find someone who has a South London accent to bring on. Well, my mum's South London, my dad's Bethnal Green, North London. I was born in Lambeth, so I've still got a little bit of London in me, I guess. A friend from Poland calls toes feet fingers. Yes. Goose, Tiscat, where are you from? Exactly. Like, where were you born? I mean, South London. Dallas. Well, South London is. I mean, do you know someone from South London then? Because that's literally where I'm from. But I'm a little bit more renounced pronunciation.
It's funny, like my best friend growing up, he was from London.
Was he?
Yeah, came from Croydon.
My ducky. Yeah. So I was Lambeth. Foxy. I've tried to improve my speech since I've done streaming and singing. I have tried. I could say the water in Majorca don't taste like what it oughta, but I now say the water in Majorca or butter. I do pronounce the T's, and that comes from living in Lancashire. Because when I went to Lancashire and I was like, "All right, how's it going?" Like, I'm from London. What's going on? They just looked at me like, "What is this noise coming out of this person's mouth? We don't understand." Nobody understood me. When I went to Liverpool, they had to go and get the manager Like, what's this guy saying? We don't understand.
Most people don't understand really, really thick Birmingham accents as well.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't either. I've got a friend from Birmingham, and whenever he speaks, I just nod and smile because
Really,
I haven't
really
got a
hard.
clue what he's saying.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, trouble. You say ears ring instead of earrings. Yeah, we wouldn't say earrings, would we? We'd say earrings. Earrings.
Earrings.
There's no ing. There's no ing. It's just ins. Earrings.
When I used to live in Kidderminster, and the people that live in Kidderminster, they don't say their H's.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
they don't go home, they go home.
Oh, yeah.
Or like, don't come here, you come here.
Right. Well, I think I would let's have a thing about that in chat. If anybody's here from the UK, I'm going to put it out there now. I've only thought about this for 4 seconds, so let's just see if it's true. I think the first thing to be lost in any regional accent is the H. Because
To be fair, I do know that to be true with people from Yorkshire as well.
Exactly. So I think the H is the first thing to be dropped from any regional accent that's quite intense. You think of
It's
Norfolk?
like a fully thick Black Country Yam accents.
Yeah.
Like,
Home. They're going to go home.
they're gonna go home, or
Yeah.
they don't say "here you are," they go "here you am."
Yep. Yeah, Foxy. Goose.
Thank you for the ammo
love it.
crates.
I love accents. I love regional differences. I find it very fascinating, the history behind it and stuff. G's and K's also, yeah. And obviously the glottal stop or whatever it's called, it's why Americans find it so hard to do an English accent, because they've developed this specific technique for certain vowels, and they have to lose that technique in order
It's
to
weird.
speak.
I think I had this conversation with India yesterday.
Really?
Americans don't seem to always realize that we have millions of accents, even though in America they have various accents as well.
Sure. Yeah.
They just assume because we're a tiny little country that we must only have one or two accents.
Well, that's so true. And I made the analogy a while back now that if you look at America and you divide it up by state and by region, and then you look at the UK and divide it up by state and region, we probably got kind of a similar variation. It's almost like we just zoomed out a little bit. Yeah.
That'd be a good little experiment. Not experiment, but what's the word when you just you check?
Yeah.
You just check it out. You just check.
It's when no one can say loch properly. How do you say loch? Is that how you say it?
Hey, Aya, how you doing?
In Boston, the H is the letter that replaces other letters. Car, yard. Oh, I see. Yeah, car. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yes, Erc, you say it right. Do I? Okay. Well, I've got family in Inverness, you see, or Drumnadrocket, actually, on the Highlands.
The biggest tell with a Cockney accent is how they say London.
Landon.
Landon. You'd think, being from the city, they would know how to say it.
Well, to be fair, no one.
But then again, people from America don't know how to say oregano, and they've got a town called Oregon.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's true. That's weird, isn't it? Mark, if you're still in the chat, thank you so much for sending me those.
What is it they say? They say oregano. They put an egg in there for some reason.
Don't you mean to start out? Oh my god, what does it start out?
I wish we could check what is censored,
Yeah, so
like we can on Twitch. Like, I wouldn't mind, half the time they should just give us access to that.
Why don't they let us mod our own chats? That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be
Who the hell's seeing this anyway?
Considering they don't do anything anymore, they might as well
Well,
give
you
us
know what?
power over our own chats.
I don't know why it surfs up. I just don't get it. So check this out, Tony. You know, ages ago.
Okay,
Right.
I'll go. Catch you later. Have a good night. Sorry, say again.
Since the beginning of time, you get they ask us to do these like videos and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
do a video of this and that, or do a video of you doing trap or something, and you know we'll give you something to do in that. That's really cool. And you said you never see those videos anywhere. They're not on any social media. They're not on any platform. Where do they go?
I mean, they could be doing them on. I don't know. I mean, I know they're on Facebook. I know they do shit on Facebook. But I don't know, maybe their marketing is more towards China, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, they're not even here. It's like...
Which is weird, because they wanted us on American hours anyway, which was...
Well, they wanted us on American hours. Before they changed things, in the initial times, it was like English speaking only,
Yeah.
you know, and they're promoting our videos in China. Don't get it. And they never come here anyway.
Yeah, I just put my shit on YouTube now.
Yeah, oh yeah. Just do that. They watch them to make new plays. Someone space ultra. Cuddles minus S is one laugh at the most. What?
Oh yeah,
Cuddle?
you can't say cuddle. You can't
Why?
say snuggle. You can't say... There's so many things you can't say. And you can't say short bus, but apparently that is an offensive term towards mentally ill people. I never heard of it before, but apparently that is short bus.
What the hell does that
Apparently it's an American slur towards mentally ill people.
mean? All this does is teach people slurs.
It
This
does.
is why we shouldn't have stuff. It's rubbish. Alice, thanks for the follow. I've only been kicked
Overnight you can't say either.
You can't say what?
Overnight. As one word. Overnight.
You need to
So
say
you
that.
can't
In day.
ask anyone for cuddles overnight.
What if you want a COVID cuddle?
You can't say COVID. What else can't you say? You can't say fudge cake.
Trouble just said overnight. It works.
Was it two separate words or one word?
One word.
Or maybe they've uncensored it. Because I've got a list. I've got a list of words that you can
You've got a
say.
list, have you?
Yeah, let me get it up. I
Cuddle
mean, it's got to be
yeah.
changed now because I've got I Am Your Father uncensored at last.
You have, yeah, that's true, yeah. Where did you get the list?
No, I made this list. This is like these are the words that people have never been able to say in chat. Short bus, I am your father, cuddle, snuggle, monkey, donkey, COVID, shame on you, shame on me, shameless, overnight, frappuccino, kids show, and filthy.
Oh, wow. You've made your own database. I'm well impressed with that. That's dedication, my friend.
It's because it bugs me. Censorship bugs me the most. Like, if it's a legitimate swear, like it's an actual slur, I understand. But like, so many stupid things get by. You can't say stupid.
But what if it's really stupid?
You can't say bullet. In a war game, you can't say bullet.
You can say murder now. Cool. Yeah, get it surfed up. I mean, to be honest with you, what I think what I object to, I guess, is when a word that we've used for a long time in sort of good humour gets kind of hijacked and then made into something else. But the people that are just normal, just going about their business, get the rap for doing it. And then it all goes horrible, and then it's just a horrible. No one knows what to say or what not to say anymore. You can say, "Oh my God, they've censored it, Sassy. They've updated it. Look." You have to say it was one word, I think, right? Yeah, you say it as one word. There you go. Nice one, Pipe Commander.
Yeah,
Everything Pipe Commander
that is
said.
how you can beat the censors if you write it as a full sentence with the word in there and take all the spaces out. As long as it's not a legitimate swear, you can beat the censor.
Altia can get around all
Like,
of the
like
censorship.
you can't say fuck. Like they will still censor that.
Yeah.
No matter
Altia
how, like no matter where you fit it into a word, they will still censor those 4 letters.
if you speak in Scottish, you can get away with it.
Fack. Can you say fack?
Well, Altia just said. I'm not going to read it. But yeah, you can say yeah.
What, F-A-C-K or
Yeah,
F-A-K?
you can say it with an E as well, like Irish.
Feck.
Yeah.
Feck.
Nice one, Sassy. Well played. Yeah, you can. You can. Oh, brilliant.
Oh,
you can.
brilliant. Okay. We're giving them words to censor now. This is...
They'll never see it, man. There's nobody there. There's only 2 people. One of them's a bot.
But which one is the bot?
Oh, that's the mystery. I don't take it in turns. Oh dear.
Gonna put another prize draw up, guys.
Oh yeah. I'll do the same. Prize draw. Go, grab it. I say Pina for the naughty boy bit. Well, I think we've figured it out now. We've figured out all the censorship now. Well played.
Did you watch that Russell Howard video I sent you?
Oh shoot, I didn't do that. Oh no, wait, did I?
The weirdest adverts. That first advert was apparently shown in Ireland, and oh my fucking god, I can't.
Oh no.
I don't know if I can show it.
I don't think you can.
I don't know if I can show the ad. No, I can't. I don't think I can because it could only be played in Ireland after 9 PM apparently.
You weren't supposed to say it, Erky. I know, I just read it out, exactly. I'm like Ron Burgundy. If you type it, I'll say it, mostly. Well played, everybody. 13 winners. Wow, I'm sure we should have had more than that. Is it the one about car crashing into kids in the woods?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't show that.
But like, it's one of those moments where I just burst out laughing. Like, it was that shocking. I was just like, what the fuck?
I mean,
And especially with the way like Russell Howard presents it, because like he only plays part of the advert, and he's like, "Oh, this isn't shocking. What are they talking about?" And then he plays the rest.
send it to me in DM, Tony. Yeah, we can put it out there. Stick it in. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll put it in the memes channel in Discord or something.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Right, jump in, everybody.
Oh wait, no, that's not it.
Visca, you sent
Oh
me
no,
back.
I don't think I did send it to you.
In all honesty, you do send me a lot of good stuff, but a lot of it gets backed up.
But I'll send it to you now, and I'll drop it in your Discord as well.
Oh no, thank you. Yeah, nice one.
Where in Discord did you say memes?
Just stick it in memes, I guess. I can't imagine where else to put it, or you could put it in not suitable for work or something. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Your Discord is as bad as mine. Dank
Yeah.
meme, I'll put it in there.
They're nice. Yeah. Out of the way in there, isn't it?
There you go, it's in.
Nice. Tony, tag this guy. Nah, it's alright. Just go. It's just in the dank memo thing.
I'll take it.
Go on, tag it, yeah. Consider yourself tagged. Alright, so one person spawned. We're already at 2:30. What is going on? I can't find shit in your Discord. Come on, it's not that hard. Have you watched the video? Come on, like, do a whole explanation.
It's. Do you know why big? It only becomes daunting when you see a big Discord when all of them are lit up and you're like, shit, I've not read any of this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That is true.
And then you look at it, you're like, wow, there's more that I haven't read. I feel like that now whenever I look at the Starscape Discord as well. Like, and I have 15 unread notifications on the Starscape Discord.
Oh, let me see how many I've got. How can you even tell how many you've got? I just see them lit up in white, so what does that mean? Well played, everybody. Why would they want videos of crashes and glitches? Don't know. Maybe we're living in a parallel universe. I just don't get it. Yeah, I just get the bit where it says jump to present, and I press it.
Congratulations to everyone that won the prize draw.
Looks like the Matrix, going all the way down to the bottom, and then I don't even know what I'm supposed to have read. Announcement. Payroll ends Friday, September the 30th. It's freaking October. What? Oh, I think it's just not been updated, that has it? Exactly, so they can see the holes in the matrix. Right, we've got 3 amazing players right now. Verified editors. Are you in that verified editors group? Yeah, you are. Just one person posting videos in there, one after the other.
Yeah, I did see that.
And they're all in what, I don't know what language it's in, but I can't understand it anyway.
I think, is it VLFR? Isn't he French?
Maybe.
Let me double check. I can't remember.
Hello, by the way. Hey, so you're never interrupting usually. Always say hi. Hashtag I'm still hanging around, says Hammy.
Vito.
Good.
Vito's the one that does it. I can't remember. Is he French? Is Vito French? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Yes, he's not answering anyone. Who's not answering anyone? It didn't load for me. Oh, really? Oh, apparently the game's not loading for people.
Strange. Did they go back to their settlement? Although I'm not seeing people spawning right now.
I'm not.
Did everyone get kicked?
Did we all get kicked?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, no,
There's-
people spawning.
people
Hang on.
holding.
Are they bots?
No, there's She-Wolf, Tanky, High Commander. They were just holding.
Voice is very garbled. Can you hear me, Tony? Okay.
I can hear you fine.
Hammy, can you hear Tony? Okay. The stream isn't lagging. Hammy has a lot of problems when he comes into my stream.
Is he watching on phone?
Oh, it's not Hammy's fault. Don't go there. Sometimes for the both of you, but it could be bad signal where I'm at, because I've only got 3 bars. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Could be anything.
Did I say war with Erc? I did. I said, I'm bored, let's war with Erc.
How many more hours are you going to do this period?
Me? Oh, I don't know. How How many have I already done? Like 36. Don't know. Chances are I'll be on every day.
Oh, really?
At least a couple of hours each time.
Okay, cool.
Especially as I can't do anything else right now. Can't even walk.
That's what I mean, you're stuck, aren't you, with your foot? Are you not going to be doing any other channel stuff?
I'm struggling at the moment for
Yeah.
a game to sink myself into. There's big games I want to play, but my PC just isn't good enough at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I got Spider-Man Remaster, I got the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I got Avengers, and none of them, well, they're laggy as fuck whenever I try and stream them.
Yeah. We ended up playing. Do you ever play Rocket League and that sort of stuff?
Nah.
Not a racy person, are you, really?
I haven't really enjoyed a racing game since Need for Speed Underground 2 on PlayStation 2.
Fucking hell, that's great.
And I think that's because nothing comes close to how good that game was.
What was out? Was it before then? What was the one on the? What platform did I have it on? I seem to remember I had it on PC at one point, and it was called Midnight Club 2.
Oh, okay, right. Do you know what bugs me? When someone steals an existing title and uses it for something else. I saw something starting on Netflix called The Midnight Club. I was like, ooh, is that going to be like a racing thing? Is that going to be based on the game? No, do you know what it fucking is? It's like some kids that stay up till fucking midnight.
No!
I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, right?
Copyright.
How dare they call that the Midnight Club?
Oh, I know. Well, I used to quite like that racing game. I used to quite like that.
Yeah, I liked Midnight Club as well. Not as much as Need for Speed Underground 2, but yeah, I did enjoy it.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I don't know whether Midnight Club came before. Did it?
I enjoyed Burnout as well, but that sort of like lost its appeal quickly. Like, you can have fun smashing your car up and blowing things up, but after a while it gets a bit tedious.
That's what I mean. It's a bit one-dimensional, isn't it? It's a horror flick, says you Israelite. Is it?
What's a horror flick?
The midnight thing. Stay up to midnight to summon evil spirits.
Is it a horror? I didn't get that from the synopsis.
That's what the commercials are never quite true to what's going to actually happen, really, ever anymore. In fact, but we're going to be on Discovery on Friday. It's Friday it airs. I thought it was going to be Thursday, but it's actually Friday this week. So it's probably going to be.
And what's the show called?
It's called Help My House Is Haunted.
I'm sure I will see that on my downloads.
It's on somewhere. But luckily enough,
It's going to be on Discovery, did you say?
Discovery Plus apparently first, but then it's going to go everywhere, I think, after that.
If it's on Discovery Plus first, then I can get it on Friday when it gets uploaded on downloads. Yeah. Unless it's like Werewolf by Night, where they fuck with everyone, because that dropped on Disney Plus 8 a.m. for us, and it wasn't up ready for me to download till like the same night. Like, it should have been there an hour later. Like everything else, like whenever TV shows drop, it's like an hour later it's uploaded. But Werewolf by Night, no, took all fucking day.
Brilliant. They are all terminally ill kids getting revenge on the healthy. Well, that sounds really pleasant.
Oh my god! I've heard two different synopsises now for the Midnight Club. What is it really about? Is it a supernatural one, or is it like taking revenge against the healthy?
It's okay, Erc. Hey, Baz. What? Hey, Baz is here. Sweet. Now we're going to sort it. Baz and Artie are going to take this show by storm now. Anyway, luckily for me, I'm not in it too much. I think it's just the one interview, which I'm quite happy about. But Jem and my mum is in it a lot. Oh dear. It's supernatural. They use the evil spirits to get the revenge. Why are they getting the revenge on just healthy people? That seems really mean.
This just seems like a stupid plot. Oh, I got really bugged by another one. There's a show that just dropped called the wreck, and I assumed because like it showed like a boat and like a bunch of people, so I assumed it was like a Castaway show.
Oh yeah.
And then I was reading the synopsis, and then it literally said when this guy learns about the teen tribes that are part of the workforce on this boat, I was like, nope. Like, why would there be teen tribes that work on a boat?
Oh dear. Midnight Club, directed by Kathleen Kennedy. I don't know. It...
Is it directed by Kathleen Kennedy? Is that,
No, it's not.
Oh.
Just imagine. Sounds like that kind of.
Well, nearly got me then.
Water heater, everybody. Water heater's here. Hammy's gonna have to go. I'm so sorry, Hammy. I'll speak to you later. Yeah. Good chat earlier, by the way. Watch Mr. Harrigan's Phone instead, based on a Stephen King short story. Stephen King, right? He's a bit weird as well, isn't he? But Stephen King is a very good writer, but I can't seem to finish a book.
Hi, thank you for the perfume. Apparently, they're not doing any more to the Doctor Sleep franchise, which is a shame because I really enjoyed that. I wasn't expecting much because it's meant to be a spiritual sequel to The Shining.
Right.
Or prequel. I can't remember what it was meant to be. But I really enjoyed it. And apparently they're not even going to do any more of it.
It's a shame. There's a lot of things getting like not seen through, and other things that are getting promoted that are like rubbish, really, aren't they? I'm going to join some rallies. I'll join your rally, Laurie. I'll do it. What was it? Healing spirit.
Okay, She-Wolf, you have a good night. Catch you later. Time
Thanks
to get a
for
few
that, Great.
Tonys. We've got a few people in here.
Oh, I didn't equalise. Oh, God. There's like a couple of marches there anyway. I'm so rubbish. Get Tony in also. Yeah, Tony. If you want to join Laurie's rallies, getting some info.
I'm not on the game right now.
Oh, he's on the game.
I don't have the game open when I have Punk War open.
He doesn't have the game installed, look. See? Welcome to Streamer Life. His short stories are better. Yes, his novels seem to. Yes, Israel, exactly. His novels seem to run out of steam. Yes, exactly that. Hi, Water Heater. Good to see you, my friend. It's been a long time. How are you?
Apparently, they're not going to be doing anything more with 4. 4 is done. Apparently, he's only going to show up in crossovers now. There's not going to be another 4 film.
Well, fair enough, I guess.
And I blame Taika Waititi for that.
Yeah, I think it's run its course anyway. I think they need to create. Why don't people have any new ideas anymore?
Wow. People keep saying, like, they didn't like She-Hulk. But now that the whole season is out, and there's only 1 episode to go, everyone can't stop fucking shutting up about it.
Really?
I think
That's
it's
the best
mad.
idea for a movie. Uh-oh. Foxy's had an idea for a movie. This might be rude. What's she going to say? Go on, what is it? Hey, Erc, I start research training for T11s tomorrow. Ooh, ouch. It's so good.
I
I'm not
am
sure.
like 20 plasma away from getting my plasma hunters
In which state?
in 7-Eleven. I've got my infantry plasma. I'm doing my hunters now, and I'm 20 plasma away.
Nice. That's not a lot, is it? Tiny. So Tony knows. You already know the story. My famous uncle in the Steadicam, in the Shining. You know that one. Maybe us openers can co-write the movie. Yeah, right, fair enough. Put it out there, Foxy. Put it in the group chat or something, and we'll see if it's a good idea. I'd love to write a film, actually. I'd love to
I
do
would
a
as well.
soundtrack.
Me and a friend a while back, we really got into the idea of making a TV show or a film franchise. We wrote stuff, we drew characters, we drew maps. We had like this whole like Tolkien-esque world in mind, but with like more of a much broader, like a lot of different species of people and stuff. We had loads of ideas.
That's nice. This is the sort we're sort of we have similar ideas anyway, don't we?
Like we came across, we had this one scene in mind where this like involved like a giant fucking cyclops against it's kind of hard to explain without explaining the entire like story.
Oh, don't give it away.
No,
don't
okay,
give it away.
all right. Just like so just imagine like a fucking like cyclops coming down from a mountain, and it's just like it's like a mountain and then forest, and then it's like desert, like really dry land, and then like just like a round city.
Right.
And like there's quite a big distance between all of it, but the cyclops is so big you can see him from the distance with his head above the tree line. And I just had like this scene in mind where like everyone was like on chariots and shit, just like flying, like not fleeing, but going towards him. And like there's cyclops with his big club just like smacking them all, flying everywhere. Just shit like that. We had loads of ideas like that.
See, I like this, and the fact that we've got amazing technology now. Some of that's almost a real thing, isn't it? You could even do it to a certain
Kai
extent.
says, I'm thinking I'll do a story about a misunderstood girl who became a streamer. Hi, thank you for the perfume.
Like every girl who's a streamer, you mean?
Oh, did you see, like... I say, like, nothing interesting went down. There was actually some drama at TwitchCon.
Go on.
Adriana Chepik broke her back.
What?
Yeah, like those gladiator like things where like you're on like a little platform and you've got those like they're like foam things.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those, and they got the foam pit as well, but the foam pit was only like a foot deep.
Oh shoot!
And she like jumps in and lands on her ass, and you can see her bounce, and she's broke her back in like 3 places.
Oh my god! That's
And apparently a few other people also injured themselves there as well.
right.
Hi, thank you for another perfume.
Oh, apparently I'm hired. Excellent, Foxy. I'll do the soundtrack and I'll help with the writing as well. You know, I wrote a musical once with a friend of mine. That's weird, but I did songs for a musical out in America, and I've done soundtrack stuff before. You know what? When I was about 11, I wrote a screenplay for a. Oh god, this is hilarious. I'm a kid, okay, so don't judge. And it was about. I can't remember the genesis of what happened, but it was something to do with like toxic fallout had happened after some post-apocalyptic situation. And there was a field of potatoes that got infected, and these potatoes came to life, and they were like hunting down the citizens of this town.
Night of the Killer Potatoes.
Yeah, but it was called The Crop. That was. Like instead of the crow, it was like the crop. And these killer potatoes were going around like munching on people and stuff. That was a draw. Well played, everybody. And
like Night of the Killer Tomatoes.
yeah, I did like a storyboard and everything. And it was going to be a big hit. But then I started to grow up. And went to
What's
school
that
and
other one?
stuff.
Is it Triffids or something? Night.
Yeah, it was
Attack
like
of
a
the
bit like a Triffid thing. Spuds are going to get you, exactly. Yeah, you know. If the crop doesn't get you, the carbs will. You know what I mean? It was going to be a big deal. Fear the crop, exactly.
Pi says that actually sounds like a great B-grade horror film.
Yeah, exactly. That was kind of the intention. It was going to be like a really, one of these cheesy movies that you get free when you buy a DVD player in the old days. You used to get that set of weird movies.
Yeah.
For nothing. And there was always like absolutely ridiculous, like Z-class actors
It was always like shit. There was always shit like time cup as well. Like if you were bought a DVD player, for some reason,
it was
with
so
time
bad.
cup and with part of like a free action movie set.
It was like a bit like a cult movie in the end because it was so bad. Oh dear. Yeah,
We lost
Fear
Tanky.
Rock.
Yeah, she's gone to trap.
Imagine that, an army of potatoes at your door. What would you do? What would you do? Lick them. Why would you go and lick a potato? Don't be licking the potato. It's dirty. Curse of the crop. Yeah, you got it, Pike Commander. We should make this film. So, attacking potatoes. Do we have flamethrowers and some butter? Salt and pepper. Thinking chips, yeah. Oh, we could do
You
both
should do the
movies.
soundtracks as well.
Yeah, who does soundtracks? Someone's doing a soundtrack?
What's that?
Did you say someone did the soundtrack?
Yeah, I should do the soundtrack for the films.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
You've gone quiet for some reason. Do you want to turn you up?
No, you've gone quiet as well. They've switched us over to some other server. The other server!
For some reason, you were on like 40%. I just turned you to 90%.
Weird. Toast, thanks for the follow. Look, we've got toast in here now. It's a real foodie evening, isn't it? We've got chips, we've got potatoes. We could do a bit of a mashup between the two films. Oh, what a pun! We could do a mashup.
That was such a dad joke. Dad joke? You mean
brilliant.
rad joke?
That was They heard your censorship discussion and were displeased. Yeah, Toast, he's my very good friend. Nice one. Welcome, Toast.
Just a small town girl.
Toast and Foxy, both here from 848. The palindromic state. Love it.
She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Boop.
Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit.
We all love Toast. Now we need someone named Strawberry Jam. I've ordered some strawberry jam. It's coming tonight at about 10. Oh shoot!
It's a weird time for jam delivery.
But it's not. It's not just jam, right? It's imagine a lorry turning up. The jam's here.
I've ordered the finest strawberry jam to arrive here at 8 p.m.
All the way from Harrods. Knock knock. Order some jam. Oh dear. Yeah, it's jam. It's
We've
gonna be
also
nice jam.
ordered the finest scones from France.
Yeah. Did you say scone or scone?
I say both.
Do you? Depending who you speak to.
I think it just, I don't know, it just depends on the moment, I suppose.
Brilliant. Depends on the mood, eh? Or if it's a full moon.
I don't know, yeah, just, I mean, I know I say both, I've said both,
Yeah.
but like, why I say them, I don't know.
It's probably one of the biggest debate linguistically in the UK is whether you say scone or scone. Eats his jam toast with his pinky in
I
the air.
said it's a scone, not a scone.
Well, how do you tell the difference?
She's put SCOWN and SCON.
Well,
So scone and
well,
scone.
the fact that you've had to spell the first one wrong means that the second one's more correct, right?
The second one is more correct, but it doesn't have the E on the end.
Well, there you go. That's just semantics, isn't it? But you have to spell it with a freaking W, then it's obviously wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, but you still say the O in different ways, like, which is why, like, I think it's weird, like, how people are so divisive on it, because you can say the O in both ways. Scone or scone. O,
Yeah.
O, on, R. It's weird. Stone, scone.
I think actually, if you in
I think it's
grammatical
because of the E
terms-
on the end, isn't it? Isn't that what
well,
makes it?
well, I think it is.
An O.
I think it's scone because it's magic E.
But
Magic
then again, it's one.
It is one, yeah. That's perhaps where it comes from. Once it's gone because it's one gone and gone as well.
But
You
how
can see
how that's another. This is weird that we're talking about it. But how is one when it begins with a W, not an O? One. What?
I know. What? And the weird thing is, magic E is supposed to change the O to the phonetic sound of the letter, isn't it? But it doesn't work with gone.
I find language fascinating.
Doesn't work with gone.
Why does Y mean Y?
Why does Y mean Y?
Yeah, why does Y mean Y? Why does who mean who?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, so many
Why does
times.
anything mean anything? I find it so fascinating.
Yeah, I think I don't know what they're saying in your chat, but I think scone is probably technically correct because of the E makes the O sound like an O rather than an O.
Yeah.
Same with phone. But if it's not got two letters before it, it's done or gone, or because scone is CH then the O and PH then the O, but DO, done, or one or gone.
But
Interesting.
Then what about foam?
Well, phone is two letters before the O. It's PH.
No, foam. Foam. FOAM.
Oh, foam. Well, there's no magic E at the end. That's the O and the A, isn't it? That makes that ohm sound.
Foam. Yeah, I suppose.
There's no magic E. Yeah. So the magic E turns the.
This is why people say the English language is the hardest language to learn, because none of it makes fucking sense.
It's not even a
Even
language.
us English people fucking struggle.
Yeah, we don't even know what's going on. That's why. You know what? It's probably why we make up our own slang everywhere.
Yeah.
Even like within certain streets in certain towns, you have slang that only relates to that, or within certain families, you have slang.
Yeah.
It's literally we make our own stuff up. That's the nature of the British.
Watching one of
vernacular.
those Russell Howard's videos the other day, and it was funny watching like newscasters like getting embarrassed about saying certain town names. Like,
Oh, really?
Cockermouth.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember the Australian guy in the station?
Australia
Did you
guy.
see that one?
No, I don't think.
He said, hang on, this might actually be a real actual story. Jem might have told me this one. So the guy gets off the train and says, can you tell me what station to go to get to Luga Baruga? He's like, what? Luga Baruga, that's where I'm supposed to be going. The sign says it's this way, but I don't know.
It means
Anyway.
Loughborough, right?
Yeah, Loughborough, yeah, Luga Baruga.
Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that.
Eep.
Oh, I can't imagine them going to Wales.
Oh, stop. It's too hard. It's too difficult. The best thing about Wales is as you drive in, like you go into Cardiff, and suddenly all the paint on the road is in a different language, and you're like, oh no, it's getting weird. I just don't know what's going on. Don't know where I'm going. Don't know what everyone's saying. And people in here talking about British accents. You must be kidding. It's a different language, man.
I used to say Port Madog wrong.
What?
I used to call it Port Madog.
Brilliant. I love this. This is good. This is good. Sarah Tov, thanks for the follow. Foxy, no. That's not what he said.
Port Madog. It's a town in Wales, but I used to call it Port Madog.
Foxy said
For
pork.
years, I called it pork my dog.
I'm trying to think of another one now. There must be a good one now I can think of. Crazy. I mean, obviously the typical ones like Buckingham Palace or Birmingham. Yeah, those sort of
Yeah, we don't say the ham. We go
things.
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Birmingham. or where I live in Thanet, spelt with an F now. Thanet.
That doesn't sound nice.
It's not. There's one.
I can't say much. I live in a place called Cradley.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know the worst? Anybody here from the northwest in chat? In any chats tonight? Anybody from the northwest? One of the places I used to go as part of my job.
When you say
was a
northwest, you literally mean northwest, right? Like, not.
I mean like Lancashire.
Like, a lot of people, when they're from down south, they consider us north, and I'm like, I'm not fucking north. I'm in the middle of the goddamn country, but to the west.
You're middle of the best, yeah. Yeah, so anybody from the northwest. So I used to work from time to time. I used to have to go to a place in a town called Skelmersdale. It just sounds like...
That sounds nasty.
And it was. Nobody wanted to go there. Even the people that lived there didn't want to go there. And we had a call centre there. And everyone was just so over it. Even the town screams like, this is not a nice place. It was very, very... It was always raining there. And I lived in Lancashire. And whenever I went there, it was raining. I'm like, they've got a permanent cloud over this town.
There's a place just past Worcestershire. Well, between Worcestershire and Starport.
Yeah.
We call the Winnell Triangle.
Okay.
Because if you're at the top of the hill on the caravan side, whenever there's a storm on, the storm will always be around you, but it'll never be above you.
Oh, really?
We call it the Winnell Triangle because without fail,
Huh.
without fail, it's like never been any different. Like it's the Winnell Triangle.
Wow, that's cool. I'm gonna. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and find a photo while we're chatting. I may not find this because it's a very, very, very old photo. But when I used to live in Blackburn, I used to live in a little town. It was a little sort of a suburb at the outskirts of Blackburn called Cherry Tree, and we had a big hill to the out the front door. There was like a big hill, and we always used to get like a big cloud that used to come over the hill. And one time it was snowing, and it snowed, but the snow stopped at my front door. That was where the snowstorm stopped. And when I went out there, there was like a line going down the road where the snow literally just stopped dead.
That's nice.
And everybody was taking photos. It was so funny. Like normally it was just like the weather would just sort of peter out, won't it?
Yeah.
But this literally, the snow came and it stopped at the edge of Blackburn, and that was it. There was a big line where it just dumped this snowfall. It was just bizarre. It looked like something. It looked photoshopped. It just looked very, very strange. Let's see if I can find it. Like I say, it's a very old photo, so may not be able to find it. Hey Anna, Anna's here. Good to see you. Erk.
Excuse me.
In Kentucky, we have a city named Versailles. Guess how we pronounce it? Go on, how do you say it? Versailles. Oh, stop, really? Cake. Nice. Okay, let's see.
Pi says, Versailles? Oh my god, it's Versailles? Lol,
Yeah.
heathens.
Yeah. Exactly. Lou, yes. What is it? What are you saying, Lou? Where have you been? I had surgery on Saturday. What? You had surgery? Oh my god. Are you
Oh,
okay?
thank you for the badge.
Devil's Punch Bowl, Waverley. I've been here, Anna. Well, I've been away over the weekend, actually. I've not been online till now. So this is where I'm at now. But I hope you feel better very soon. Oh, wow, Anna. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better very, very soon. Oh, I might be getting closer to finding it. See some snowy pictures.
Wow. I'm over halfway on my gold. Nice.
You're scared or worried? No. This is my concentrating face. You don't see it a lot, but this is what it is. I'm trying to focus on this folder. I'm trying to find a picture so I can show Tony. Trying to find it. Scroll. Oh wait, is that it? No, that's not it. No. Keep going. So West Virginia, cool. I know some people in West Virginia.
Ooh.
Oh my god, some of the spellings and the pronunciations are so out of this world, aren't they? GG, well played everybody.
GG.
Look at Baz going crazy up there. There's a lot of leveling up going on in here.
Tanky, I've eaten all the chili chocolate. Full gone.
Everybody, there's only me and Satan over here. 2 versus 11. Yeah, we should probably balance it out if you want to do that. I'm not going to tell you which way to go though. You can organise it between yourselves. You're very good at that.
We've got more people here now.
Go on, Baz. Try it. We could do it one go, couldn't we?
I've got 8 people here now.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. I
need Erc frags. Come on, let's do it. So let me hear you pronounce Louisville, Kentucky, and then I will. So you go on. Tell me how you pronounce it, Israela. Louisville. The hell, really?
That's not right.
Can't be real.
It's gotta be Louisville, right?
Louisville. Nobody says that. What? And that ain't right, surely. You must
I
have been
feel like
sort
we're
of.
being had.
This is like a leg sleeves thing, yeah. Louval says tie dye. Tie dye, are you all right, my friend? I've not seen you like a little bit. I haven't been able to join one. Damn. Oh, Foxy. Well, you can just hang with us instead. While I find this, I'm not going to be able to find that photo, am I? I bet it's gone. If I've deleted it, it's going to be a bit annoying because it was really good.
Oh, I've lost so many photos over the years that I'm very sad about.
Yeah.
I left a phone on the bus once that had all of my gig videos.
Oh, you're joking, really?
All of them.
That's depressing.
Yeah. Although, I think my MySpace might have one of my gig videos on the homepage.
Was you friends with Tom?
No.
No. Delete. Block. Hey, Meemaw, good to see you. Wait, is Tony back here streaming? Yeah, he is. He is back. Yes. He never really left. He just took a what do you call it?
Well, I did leave. I just got begged to come back.
It was like a revolving door. He went out, and by the time he could get out, he was sort of drawn back in again for the greater good. I hasten to add. Yeah. So sabbatical. I did want to say that, but I wasn't sure it was the right word, so I didn't say it. But yes, I was going to say.
I still find very weird, by the way, because like,
what?
Nothing seems to be getting done. But yeah,
Fine.
I got 3 messages asking me to come back. And I'd noticed I wasn't streaming.
Go figure, huh?
It's so weird.
I was going to say hiatus or sabbatical or GG. Well played.
It's been kind of weird, you know, like since I've come back as well, like I don't seem to be struggling, which is even weirder. Like for like 3 months straight I wasn't hitting any of my goals. And that got me stressed that they were just going to let me go because that was their rules. Like, if you wasn't hitting 4K gold
Yeah,
every 6
yeah,
weeks,
yeah, yeah.
they were going to let you go.
Exactly, yes.
And that was literally just played on my mind all the time. Like, I've got to make gold.
Yep, exactly.
But since I started working, I think it's because I don't bring it up now, maybe. I don't even mention it.
Mm. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe that is it. Maybe it's a... I don't know, it's a very mysterious thing. It's very unquantifiable, isn't it, really? The whole... Especially in Punk Wars. Because sometimes it just gets really, really...
I mean, that may... Me not playing minigames probably played a factor in things as well.
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
But I hate them. I hate them so much. I should never have done that 24-hour stream where all I did was play mini games because
that was a bad time.
my brain turned to mush, and now I never, ever, ever, ever want to play them.
It really put you off, I think. You know, I think it really just finished you off, I think. Come on, everyone. We've got 11 people. This is good. We've got loads of people. It's great. I don't know where that is.
I've decided I definitely need a fridge next to my computer.
That's a neat idea. Like a little mini fridge, yeah?
Yeah.
Foxy
It's so
didn't
handy
get...
right now, considering I can't walk.
Yeah, let's sort that out. So you consider a weekend stream? Yeah. I'm thinking of doing either Saturday or Sunday night, depending. Might be a Sunday night actually. Or I might even do a Sunday morning. I might do both. Who knows? But a weekend
And
stream
if
might.
we get a good game of Age of Empires on the go, we could be there for hours.
Well, we should do that actually. Yeah.
I say we should probably start like an earlier stuff.
Yeah, start in the morning. Get some like coffee and stuff, and just crack on and do some games. Sassy, thank you, and Killer Dent, thank you, and Sassy, thank you again. I didn't even notice that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not finding that thing, I think I might have lost that photo, man.
That sucks.
Yeah. If I find it, I'll when you get a bee in your bonnet, and I'm like, what that is now. So I'll be buzzing around this subject for a while. But yeah, essentially it was a picture outside my front door, and on my side of the pavement it was completely dry, and on the other side of the road there was a line of snow where the storm literally stopped. It's weird. It was just like a weird paranormal thing. Very strange.
Hi, thank you for another badge.
Evening, hey, Hero Brigade. Good to see you. Would stop by for an evening. Your morning is my snoring time. Gotcha. Yeah, understood. Well, it depends. If I was streaming at like 9 a.m, I don't think that'd be quite snoring time, would it, for you, Israela? Not sure. I know I normally chat to some of my Aussie friends early in the morning when it's their evening. I'm UTC -5. Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, we'll play for one.
Like, you had thank you for the follow.
Mobe incoming there. Boop. Oh, let's kill them. Let's kill them. I did forget how to bomb. Anna, I completely forgot how to bomb. I was looking for the snow, and I got really into it. And I'm gonna leave that folder open, and I will find it. And when I find it, I'll send it to Tony Strange, and then that'll be it. Then it'll be. Yeah. I'm not gonna find it. I'm gonna shut that down. I'm gonna find that later. No, Anna. Years ago, we're talking about something that happened years ago. We had a weird snowstorm, and it kind of stopped halfway down the street, which was a really weird phenomenon to look at. Because people were shoveling snow on one side of the street, and the other side they were just walking out and driving off in their cars. And I took a few photos of it, but I cannot find those photos now, so I don't know where they've gone. Long gone, probably. Hey, Persephone, good to see you. Why, Killer Dent? Which bit are you whying at? Why did it snow? I'm annoyed the snow is back in SOS in state 627. I'm not following.
You can turn it off.
Yeah,
you can turn the snow off.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Is it in game settings? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Foxy's here. Yes.
I hated it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, no.
Oh, Anna's dizzy on meds.
I hate the snow. Why the fuck would I want it in my game?
It is annoying that you have to do that. Yes. I noticed you had over 2,000 spam. Did I? What? Oh, yes. Well, I'm ready to bomb now. I'm ready. Don't want to bomb yet, though. There we are. There's someone. Whoop. There we go. If I get enough stamina, I'll sound like a Tesco checkout. Whoop. Let's do it. So you're a bit of a musician, Tony, aren't you?
Not really. I don't play any instruments.
What makes me think you used to do music-y stuff?
I listen to a lot of music.
You do, actually, yeah. I got a really
I
cool.
tried learning guitar. I learned a few chords for a couple of Blink songs, but that was about it.
I think I remember us talking about guitar. That's why I thought you was a guitarist.
I had an acoustic that my ex smashed, but I never learned it properly.
That sounds really like a passionate situation there. No, don't go there. Don't go there.
She used to break a lot of my things.
Yeah, it happens, doesn't it? Only the skin flute, but a shot. Oh, tie-dye.
My nan gave me this, this like green glass ashtray, and it was like a really nice, fancy ashtray. And I fucking loved it. I had it with me since I was like 16, and she gave it to me, so I had it for like 10, 12 years, something like that.
Wow.
And she threw that at the wall and smashed.
Oh my god. Happens so, doesn't it? It does happen. No worries, Anna. Tie-dye, did you see the coasters that I got that I forgot I ordered? Oh, you didn't see it? Jump in, everybody, jump in. Here we go. Nice, huh? Very, very nice quality. Better than I was expecting, actually.
Yeah, those are pretty cool posters. I'm very tempted to make my own
though. Go on, do it. I'd have a Tony Strange coaster.
Pi's already ordered a sticker, and she's ordered a couple of t-shirts and my hoodie. She's got my official t-shirt. She's got my official hoodie, and she's bought her and Pest a t-shirt that says "That's some bullshit right there."
Nice. I think on the Redbubble site, the coasters are actually pretty reasonably priced as well. They're like not extortionate like some of these things. And the good thing about a coaster is it's not like you just have it on your desk. It's not like a massive commitment like a mouse mat or a t-shirt. It's just a little coaster. It's only a little silly thing, but it's actually like, obviously you always have a drink when you're at your desk, or you should do it. You know, get a coaster.
Cool coasters. I've got they're in the style of like Super Nintendo cartridges.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I've got like a Super Mario World, I've got a Metroid Prime. What else have I got?
I own a Bristol Blue brandy glass. Do you,
Sassy? Super Mario Kart is one of them. I'll have to like send you pictures. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, go on, do it. Oh, we've got some rallies to join here, by the way. Damn it. Rally, join. There you go, Laurie. Sweet. Done. Need to heal as well. Shoot, how did I get injured? What kind of infected fiend are we battling here? Boop.
You always have to heal after a rally.
That's what I mean. What's going on? Why have I got people in the hospital? What's going on?
Because you always have people to heal. And you'll always at least use like one at least.
Yeah, I had over 100.
It's because you're weak as shit. Are we talking about 1,000?
Yes.
Yeah, it's because you suck.
Damn it. Go!
I completely missed trap yesterday, and I'm really annoyed about that.
Oh,
I thought it was today. I thought it was Monday, Tuesday, Friday, but then I read it's every 2 days now, isn't it? Just every other day.
That's annoying as well.
But I'm even in 7-Eleven trap changes keep changing, so I'm struggling to keep up.
True. Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't really promote my merch much, but I think these coasters, I'm really gonna go full steam on these because they're really cheap and they're like it's a really good quality thing.
I don't promote much, but Tanky does for me.
Really?
Yeah, she posts my Twitch, my YouTube. She's always posting about my merch.
Nice. Boop. Nice. Well played, man.
Nice.
Thank you, Tie Dye. We tried to give Ironhorn first yesterday. Oh,
Oh, and
Nice.
Zelda, that's the other one.
yeah, Baz. Look, I got these Erc coasters. They're proper hard coasters. They've got a cork bottom and like a shiny top.
Oh shit.
And I think they're kind of cool. They're a nice size. Put your mug on there, you drink.
So you want to join the VC? We're actually in a private call, but I can add you in if you want, Pi. If Erk doesn't mind.
Have we got company?
Pi says she wants to join the
Oh,
VC.
does she? Oh, really? Let's have a chat then, huh? Are they stoned? No, they're not stoned, but they're like it's like a nice sheen to that. It seems pretty sturdy. I don't know really what
He's
it's
like,
made of.
nah, it's all good. She was just going to give Erk shit. Okay. Probably for being the shit SOF player.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I'm over that now.
She joined us in TAU just to give you shit.
If Pi gets to join, I get to join, says Tie Dye. Hang on. It's not a free for all. Nobody joins now. Just me and Tony now. That's the end. On that note, I'm off to bed. See you later, Baz. Blimey, you open the floodgates. It's quite good though when we get a group of people in a voice chat because I can just like go off and make a cup of tea and stuff.
Like, oh my god, Erk joined rallies. I know. I got it
Yeah,
to join
it did.
Trap the other day as well. Sometime
I
last
know.
week.
I've done a trap. I've done some rallies recently. I'm really upping my game, folks.
Kind of. I mean,
Ish.
he joined Trap for like 3 marches, and then poof.
Yeah, I did do that. I had a bit of a glitch with my Tony, my troop formation thing. You know when you save them on the side?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to that. But all I use now, because I can't be faffed to keep doing it. So I just have mine set for trap, so it's just easy.
Oh
Just go
yeah,
around.
I only set mine for Trap as well.
Yeah. So I did all that and whatever, and I don't know what I did in the middle of the night or whatever, but I did the first march, and then the second march didn't have any heroes. I'm like, what? No, nothing in there, just troops. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I don't know what happened.
Have you
So
not
I did-
unlocked them?
I don't know. I seem to remember I had 3 marches with heroes and troops set. Anyway, went into March 2, nothing, just troops. I'm like, oh, for crying out loud. So by the time I faffed around with it, I just tried to do it manually. But as you know, because I've not done hardly any upgrades, I've still got grunts and everything. And by the time I did all the... So in the end, I thought, oh, blow this. And I just ended up just sending a bunch of everything. And so I sent a load of rubbish to Trap. It didn't really help much.
I've just sent you a picture.
I'll have you. Oh, they are oh, they're good. Where'd you get them?
The same place I get all my shit, Zavi.
Nice. Okay. That's
Probably
good.
something random in a mystery box.
First heroes not in your settlement. Yeah, maybe
I've got
the
a Game
hero.
of Thrones one as well, where it has the Night Watcher's oath on it.
Yeah, Laurie might be right. Maybe that hero was out doing something.
Possibly.
Maybe that would be a decent explanation for it. To be fair, that would be pretty legit. But then again, having said that, do I look like the kind of guy that would have someone out gathering? Ever. But let's go with that because it makes me sound like a better player. Yes, they were out gathering. That's why. Who the hell is 51? Is that Pi?
Martha?
King of the Britons, defeater of the Saxons,
I believe so.
sovereign of all England, ridden the length and breadth of Mercia in search of knights who will join him at his court in Camelot. I think that's the one.
You know more history than I do.
No, he was using coconuts anyway. But anyway, yes, winner. Well played.
It's weird, right? I remember like studying history.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of it.
No, same.
I remember specifically like we had themes. What we learned in primary school. Like I remember specifically year 5 we learned about ancient Egypt, but I can't tell you anything I learned.
Yeah, well, to be fair, most of the stuff I've learned from ancient Egypt's been off Ancient Aliens, which is awesome.
Yeah, I get most of my shit from other sources, either from games or the internet.
To be honest, when I was used to go in history class, they were just obsessed with Germans all the time.
Final Fantasy was a big part of me learning where things came from because they take from so many different cultures and religions.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
insane.
Definitely. Laurie, I don't know, Laurie. I did have them in there before. Maybe I've messed about.
Also, another word that I used to say wrong, Cocatel or something like that. It's like an Aztec god.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, I used to always call it Quetzalcoatl. I used to call it. Apparently, it's Cocatel or something like that. Cocatel or something. I don't know.
Well,
I'm probably saying it wrong now.
Well, you know when you read a book like a proper fantasy style book, right?
Yeah.
So Lord of the Rings, whatever, and you read the book before there is a film or anything, and you look at the name, you think, well, that's a bit hard. So you just sort of memorize what it looks like, and you know who the character is,
Yeah.
but you never ever say it out loud because you don't need to, because you're just reading a book on your own. And then you come to talk about this character, and you think, hang on, I don't even know how to say this. I wouldn't know the first way to pronounce this. And then you hear it in the film, you think, that's not right. Doesn't sound how it was in my mind. I think the one that made me laugh the most was when Jem was reading Harry Potter the first time round, and she thought it was Hermione instead of Hermione. Yeah. How long will you be streaming? I don't know really. I'm quite having a nice chilled time at the moment. I think I might.
If there's any other big names like that, I can't remember.
All the Lord of the Rings ones, of course, they are great names, but a lot of them I don't actually know how to pronounce, and I would not even when he's streaming here next time. I'm going to be on I'm going to be on every evening, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday evenings for this week at least. So, and then we'll be streaming on the other channel possibly with Tony over the weekend as well, but that'll be on the other channel. So, and Tony will be streaming too as well. There'll be no morning streams Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Yes, Anna, that will be on Saturday, and then on Sunday we might do something a little bit different on either the red or the purple, as we like to lovingly say. Boop. PayPal don't work, and I refuse. Yeah, don't you? Yeah, really? Why does that not work? It might be because of where you are in the world, perhaps. I know certain people. I think there are people in perhaps Asia that found it difficult to sign up for that via. I mean, to be honest, if you're going to use any card online, if it's a credit card, then that's great. Don't ever use a bank card, I guess, but a credit card's okay because it's guaranteed you get your money back if anybody steals it. You know what I mean? So, so there are ways of doing that. KB Raluca, excellent. You're my superstars right now.
I says she uses her bank card, but it's protected by Visa and free PayPal.
Yeah, to be honest,
same with mine.
There's not a lot anyone can do nowadays anyway, unless it's a really, really rare situation. Most stuff is protected. And they're pretty good, these big companies now, at setting things right if something does go wrong. Tony, have you read the books The Alchemist Nicholas Flamel?
Nah, but I know what they are.
You do?
I've heard of them.
Are they good?
It's
really
I just
good.
heard it's no of them. I know they've got their fan base.
Brooksy, I would like to grow in the game, but I don't know how to proceed.
I don't read
0.
a lot of it. I've read a few books, but not a lot. Like, I've read all the Harry Potters, I've read all the Lord of the Rings, I've read the first 2 books of Game of Thrones, and I've read a lot of Terry Pratchett.
Yeah, I've got some Terry Pratchett somewhere. Oh, years ago though. Was it Discworld and all that
I
stuff?
love Discworld. I fucking love Discworld.
Yeah, that was good. I'll tell you what I did read, from about the same time, when I used to have a blooming minute to do books. I used to read all the spin-off Star Wars books. You know, like the.
I've got a couple. I've got
have
one. You? Yeah, I've got. It's called Allies. It's literally just called Allies.
Yeah. I had the Courtship of Princess Leia, which was about Han and Leia post Star Wars. The one that I really liked was Tales from There were short stories. It was Tales from the Star Wars Cantina, and it was basically a short story about every character that was in the cantina in that moment that Obi-Wan walks in, and the run up to that story and how they got there.
Oh.
Really, really good stories. Surprisingly good stories. Like the one about Greedo, his whole backstory and how he ended up there hunting Han down in the first place. And the band, they even had a story on the band, how the band got the gig in the cantina and how that ended up for them. Really, really good stories. Used to like those books. Trying to think of the other ones that I had.
That's it. Star Wars, Fate of the Jedi, Allies. That's what it is. I knew I had it out somewhere. It's on my bookshelf at the top.
I had another one. Who was the general? Was it General Thrawn?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had a whole set of books about what happened. See, this is another thing, Tony.
He's meant to be coming in.
Is he?
In something. I think a soccer series.
Oh, I wish they'd put him in the new Star Wars films as a direct nod to the.
I think he's there. He's gonna be. I think he's gonna be in the Ahsoka, but I think he's going to be the big villain that all these shows are going to lead towards.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think that's what the rumors are. Because there's no actual hard proof that Thrawn's going to be in any of these shows. These are just speculations and fan theories.
So when they did, do you think then, when we talk about new Star Wars, I'm talking about like 7, 8, and 9, right?
Yeah.
So 7, 8. Do you think?
Apparently Jon Favreau is. They're no longer canon.
Oh, good. But whatever. Do you think those films were set too far in the future from the events of Return of the Jedi?
And the fact that they killed off everyone we cared about.
Well, absolutely, obviously. I mean,
like,
the film was rubbish.
And they ruined Luke. Like, they really fucked with Luke.
Really
Everything
bad.
about the new films was dog shit.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't understand the point. Okay, you can bring in some new characters, but you can't just like force feed us these characters that no one gives a fuck about. Like, we were waiting when they first announced Force Awakens. We were all waiting for the continuation of Luke Skywalker's story.
Exactly.
We weren't looking for some girl called fucking Rey.
No, I know. See, the other thing was, what was the doubly disappointing thing about that was, of course, they just rewrote the original Star Wars. A big Death Star that we have to blow up at the end, blah blah blah. It was just the same synopsis, wasn't it? Really, which was a shame.
I have mixed feelings about the Andor TV show as well.
Yeah.
Like, majority of it is kind of cliche. Like, I feel like we have seen this in almost every TV property, regardless of whether it's Star Wars or anything. There's always, the protagonist always has to have this dark, edgy side. And he walks into a bar, and two random guards, for some unbeknown reason, just want to start shit with him. And then, obviously, the main character leaves, and then he's followed by these guards, and then, to make sure our hero has a dark, edgy side, he's going to kill these two guards. In self-defense, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like we have that all the time. That's nothing new. Why does every protagonist have to have this same bullshit storyline?
Because they've run out of ideas, because there's no story writers anymore that aren't, like, everybody else is sold out. It's the same as music, man. It's the same thing. You listen to any top 10 hit, it's the same 4 chords over
Martha,
and over.
thank you for the follow.
With different vocals on the top. It's weird. Thank you, Killer. Thank you, Killer Dent.
There's a lot I would change from Star Wars, though. Like, I'm not a massive fan of the prequels either. I really don't like Phantom Menace, but I love Obi-Wan Kenobi, so it's like...
Well, to me, this is the difference, right? When I went to see those ones, because they were written by Lucas and that was his idea, I was like, well, all right, fair enough, it's your story.
Yeah.
Let's go and see what it... And I went there with the only expectation as it being a history lesson as to how we got to the point where we got to. I think Phantom Menace as a standalone film, it was a little bit cartoony, but it was almost... It felt like, even the music, the soundtrack, it almost felt biblical. It was like, this happened a long time ago. This is what it was almost like Flash Gordon, like a little bit the goodies and the baddies and stuff. But you got to think, it was, when you look back at it now, it was almost quite good in a way, because most sequels these days, prequels these days, look at Solo, look at these people. They've got all these skills and dexterity, and then you fast forward 30 years and suddenly they've forgotten how to do everything.
Yeah.
Right, which is rubbish. Whereas that one was actually quite good in a way that they didn't know how to do everything. They've done the timeline fairly okay with that.
Yeah.
So I was okay with that. The only thing I didn't like about the prequels is the fact that it was rushed a little bit towards the end. I felt like they could have... They did a lot of wasted screen time of rubbish like Jar Jar Binks and this, that and the other. Whereas they could have been...
Jar Jar.
Yeah, what everybody does. But they could have focused more on the progression of that arc, that story arc. What they did is they spent 2 films messing about with Jar Jar and some other weird stuff, and then at the end it was all like the whole political situation was resumed at the end in about 20 minutes, and you're like, well, hang on a minute, that could have been a great film, but it was a bit squandered. But as on the whole, I think the prequels now stand up compared to what followed.
Oh, definitely. Like, when we got the new films, I literally thought, Jesus Christ, the prequels are better than this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how I felt. And I remember when, look, not this time, a couple of times ago, when Fred Nemo came to stay with us. He's a big Star Wars freak as well, and we literally did a binge watch. We did the whole lot. We started in order, beginning to end. And at the end of it, I have to say, I was like, you know what? I think they actually stand up more now than they did when they were released. Given what's happened in cinematic history since then.
Yeah.
I think and I went, even Phantom Menace, I was like, you know what, it's all right, really, isn't it? Considering what year that was.
I just didn't care for Anakin. Anakin that young.
No, nobody did really. It was like when you get a child actor in like Emmerdale Farm or something, and they're just standing there, just don't know what to do they? It wasn't great, was it?
Tony's the coolest streamer. He don't give us something. I appreciate that. Martha, thank you for the badge. I'm not sure if I thanked you, but thank you anyway.
This is like talking golf with me. He doesn't even care what we write now. You talk amongst yourselves, it's fine, Anna. Because you don't care anyway what we're talking about. It's Star Wars. You're just going to go to sleep anyway.
This is why we need to do this like roundtable
We do.
podcast stream. Like, it's got to be done.
Should we?
Do you watch New Rockstars?
No.
No. They do a format. They basically what they do. Part of like Eric Voss does all breakdowns of TV shows. Those are his usual videos. But then they have their live show called The Break Room, where there's just like 5 of them, like an hour show of them just nerding out over what's just been on TV.
Nice.
And I was like, that's what I want to do.
But it's basically what we do, but we do it better, of course, right?
Yeah, of course. They do put on good shows. To be. I really enjoyed the New Rockstars gang. I recommend watching them.
Should we absolutely wreck our respective chats now by saying we're going to talk about Star Wars themed golf?
Star Wars themed golf.
It's the first day I'm actually here. And my brain is a little dizzy, so I want to be. Yeah, it's just no. Anna's like, no, don't do it. Shine, good to see you. I've been playing Turbo Golf Racing.
Like, do you play with real lightsabers? Because those balls better be lightsaber proof.
Don't quit, Anna. We're not really going to talk about golf, Star Wars golf. No, but I have been playing that racing game. So basically, it's Rocket League on a golf course.
Oh, I remember you telling me this.
Yeah, it's so funny. Really, really funny.
That 4 flat you were playing was so bizarre to me.
Oh my god, isn't it weird?
It is. It looked like. I'm not gonna deny it doesn't. It does look like fun to play. I just didn't understand any of it.
It's really hard. Some of the levels are really hard as well.
Like when you said it's just you gotta get from one side to the other, I'm like,
yeah,
really? Is that it?
That is it. And it's so freaking difficult. I bet you would invent it if it's not already isn't Star Wars Golf made by Erc. Yes, Anna, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to invent it. Lightsabers instead of golf clubs. Oh, there's one of them. I don't know whether you was watching when we did the humans fall flat thing, when we did the one with the ice on it. It was very clever.
I saw you trying to use the barrel to get up on the side of the wall.
Oh my god!
And then I watched you doing the ship, and you realised that you had to move containers.
Yeah, we did that one. Yeah, there's one with ice, and it had like little torches. You know, like you get in a cave, like little torches, and there was all these sort of sand dune things with little bits of wood sticking out of them. And they were trying to get out the door, couldn't get out the door, trying to do all these puzzles to get out the door. And it turns out that you get the flame, you hold it onto the snowdrift, and the snowdrift melts, and there was stuff in there you needed. So it's like literally nuts and bolts stuff, but not something you might immediately think of when you look at the map, because it all looked a little bit like it was drawn and pre-rendered type of thing. So that was quite interesting. But yeah, it's just, I mean, basically it's like an adventure game, I guess, but in this sort of wibbly wobbly world of these little people running around. It's better with a team. It's harder.
Yeah. I can't imagine it being fun on your own.
Nah, it's just soul destroying on your own, I imagine.
I can't imagine it being fun with randoms either. I imagine you would have to play with a group of friends.
Anna couldn't say balls because it's golf balls. Lou's got one of my golf balls, I have to say. It's been everywhere in the world. Well played, everyone.
Nice.
It has been everywhere, that golf ball. I'm very proud of it. The travelling golf ball, yes. It's so good. Good evening, sir. Hey, Randolph, good to see you.
You could do like a short story film of like the travels of the golf ball, kind of like how they did in Walking Dead with the machete, where they followed the machete for an entire episode.
Let's do it. So, how to grow? Any tips? So, Brooksy, are you talking about in the Punk War game? You need basically the only way you can do it is you donate 2,000 silver, or that's 200 bandages per day per streamer, and that can help you level up your little mini Erc. The other way that you can improve your mini Erc, if you are a spender in the game, is to donate gold. Obviously you don't have to do that, but if you want to do that, you can accelerate your growth. And obviously, when you win the game, you have to still be in the top 10. Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, if you're in the top
stupid.
10, we've got 10 players, so you're guaranteed. If we win this, you're guaranteed to get a few frags or whatever it is you get, and then you will be able to help. That will help you along your journey as well.
I wonder if that's why we don't see that many full games anymore. Because most people don't join if it's over 10.
Yes, that makes sense. Yeah,
possible. It might be different in the larger streams, but
maybe
it might be the case with me and the little stream I have.
Yeah, we're like on Tatooine, aren't we? Us two. Tie-dye and Lou sending bandages. Yeah, win or tie, you get streamer frag. Yeah, tie's great. That's why I quite like having a draw because, but do not half the people. Is it everyone gets a frag, or is it only top 5 of each?
It's top 10 still, but it's just half of what you would get if you won.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah. So a draw is good. More people get frags. It's spread a little bit more thinly, though, I guess.
Yeah, I think because I think the first player gets 25.
Yeah, so it's half that. Yeah, top 10, but half win. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's about. I think it is 10. I'm not sure.
Anyway, that's
down to like the minimum's 5 each. I think on the draws.
Sharky, you ready to be merged? Oh my God, the merge is happening in 232. I can hear a Tesco's van outside the house. Oh my God.
I am still kind of baffled a little bit. Like, they keep doing all these mergers with the states because they're getting rid of all the dead states, but they keep opening new states. So they obviously have this massive influx of new characters because I'm pretty sure they don't open the next state until that 10,000 player mark has been hit.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Right, I'm gonna just keep fighting, right? Oh, we need to win this one though. I need to go and get the door. Do you think we can win this on our own, folks? Who spawned behind your tower then? That was rude, wasn't it? You lost the tower because of that. Is Jem playing Tetris? Cool, so she can hear the door then. Cool. Nice one, Lou. Thanks. I feel like Lou lives with us. She knows what Jem's doing and I don't even know. Aww. You need to come and see us again, Lou. If you want, come and stay for a bit. Have a break. No, that was us coming to see you, Lou. That was different. I'm talking about you coming to stay with us. Whoop. Draw again. Everybody wins. Everybody's a winner. Whoop. Halfway for lunch. Yes, it was. But I'm not talking about lunch. I'm talking about literally coming over here, staying for a bit, binge watching some stuff, whatever.
When are you catching up on stuff? When's your plan?
Where am I? What? Sorry.
You said you were going to watch stuff with your nan, right?
Yeah, I need to get I'm going to get a Fire Stick in there. And then I can do whatever I want then. MJ, good to see you. Fabelic, good to see you. Raven's Blood, hi. I'll jump in there. I've got 40 seconds. Let's just make sure Gem's okay. Wait there. I love playing golf. Nice one, Randolph. What, are you? How often do you play golf? Yeah, bowling night. We definitely want to do the bowling at some point. Anna doesn't like golf. I don't know. The thing is, right? If you said to me, we're gonna go and do, I don't know, you're gonna go and do a knitting evening or something. I wouldn't be any good at that, and it's not something that would potentially interest me. But I don't think it would make me physically sick. What is the thing about golf that makes people actually throw up? What is that?
What?
Yeah, like people like really grossed out by like, ugh, golf. Like, why does it make people angry? I mean, it's just a game. I mean, I don't watch a lot of soccer, but I know people like it.
Yeah,
Like,
I just don't care about sports.
I don't care enough about it, but I don't go like, ugh, like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do the opposite, like, especially if it's a friend that's really, really into it. My friend, like, years and years ago, he was a massive, massive Liverpool supporter. He used to constantly sing that Never Walk Alone. Just drive me insane. And just to piss him off, I supported Manchester United. But I honestly didn't give a fuck about football.
Tie-dye says I would watch golf before I watch baseball. I used to try to watch baseball, but I never used to get to the end of the game. I would always fall asleep. Seriously. The Witcher, golf, the only game where you have to try and play less golf to win. It's so true. The less you play, the better you are. It's great. I did golf in my youth, but I chose horses instead. Yeah, a lot of people like horses. I'm a little bit scared of horses. They're quite menacing creatures when you see a proper horse, aren't they? They're quite menacing. Hey, Mimpo, good to see you.
Those horses, so menacing, always getting into mischief.
They are. They're mischievous horses. They are. My 12-year-old daughter plays. She shoots high 50s for 9. That's all right. That's all right. That's not bad. How long has she been playing, Yusrella? When did she start playing? Because if she's not been playing for it 2 years, that's all right, you know.
We constantly hear about gangs of horses causing trouble, like upsetting pensioners and stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
Getting ASBOs. What happened to ASBOs? Do people still get ASBOs?
Well, no, the whole nation's on an ASBO right now, isn't it? That's why they don't talk about it anymore. Anna, thank you so much for sending me those badges. It's very kind of you. I think let's start out. Oh, Anna's having a terrible time with censorship tonight. I think my hate for golf. I know you're dizzy.
Don't munch all the chocolate. I'm not munching all the chocolate. The only one that I've eaten all of... Actually, I've eaten 2, sorry. I've eaten the Madagascar one, and I've eaten all the chili chocolate. But everything else, I've only had bits of.
It's a shame. I think golf gets a bad rap, actually. I really do. I think it's a very disciplined game. It's good for the mind, good for exercise if you don't get a lot of it, if you're a streamer like me. And I really like it.
I'm far too lazy even for golf.
See what I mean? So that's why it's good in that sense. I had my best game, and people aren't going to understand what I'm talking about here, but I had my best game of golf 2 weeks ago. Then I went round, I did 9 holes and I was 3 over par at the end, which is like, for me, that's decent. That's like really, really good.
Is that a turkey?
It's, yeah, basically.
Okay. Is it really actually a turkey?
Yeah.
That's mad.
Well, see, tie-dye, I think those guys you're talking about, they don't give it a bad name. I think people that give them airtime give them a bad name. Because you wouldn't know about them unless they had airtime.
All my knowledge of golf comes from Happy Gilmore.
Hang on, you cut off then. All your knowledge of golf comes from where?
Happy Gilmore.
Oh, absolutely. Fantastic.
When you go in the hole, ball.
Get in the hole.
The hole's your home. Go home.
The price is wrong. Really? Oh, you should come with me, Anna. I'll get you back into it. It'd be great. We have a good laugh. We have a great laugh. I mean, do you know what? In any sport, if you go and play tennis or any sport, there will always be an element of elitism and snobbery at the top end of that sport. I think the difference with golf is it's more pronounced because some of the clubs are super expensive, and so some of the people that play at these courses, they are very successful rich people, and generally very successful rich people tend to be not very agreeable people. That's why they're successful, you know. And so you do get this sort of elitist attitude, a little bit of snobbery.
Oh, I
sticking
watched
to what they've made up, you know.
Andrew Tate on Piers Morgan Uncensored yesterday.
Yeah.
It's so weird, like, because most of the shit that I've seen about Andrew Tate is exactly what I mentioned earlier about YouTube Reels. Like, all of it is just cut out of context. It's all misinformation. But, like, some of the things he's, like, been given shit for, he was explaining that he was, like, on a podcast mediating between two people and making a point for one of the people that believed in these things. And I'm like, well, that doesn't actually sound as bad as like these people made him out to be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think the worst part, Randall says, the worst part of golf is that most things still of elderly men playing like elites. And yeah, exactly. And the problem is, if you know a golf club that is full of elite people and you can't play, that just means you're a poor person living in a rich area, right? That's just basically what that means. Because if you live
want
in
a golf course, there's one near me that you can just walk across anytime you want. I used to cut through it on my way to my mates just because I could.
Yeah, exactly. Look, it's the same with horses. Look, people, you get to the top end of horses in the horse world, you're talking big money, you're talking elitism, you're talking people mixing with royal families and other crazy people. So, like I say, in any sport, that's the case. If you play golf where I live, we live in Thanet. I mean, Kent's a fairly affluent area, but in Thanet on the east coast of Kent, it's actually a very poor area. Unemployment is through the roof. It's a very poor area. The golf courses around here, we've got a few of them, and you can go for a round of golf for a tenner. Nothing. But you go more inland, you go up to the Midlands, play at the Belfry or somewhere, you're talking a couple of £100 for a round. It's ridiculous. But it is affordable, and it is inclusive, and it is all of the things that you hope it would be. But you never hear about that because people like to complain and they like to have something to moan at. So they go to the really rich places and say, this is rubbish, this is rich. Whereas five minutes down the road from them, there's probably quite an affordable place, which is the sort of places I go to. So, you know, ignore the noise, ignore the noise. Before I focus on
wars, tag folks on War Dragons.
Do it, Anna.
To come do their basic minimums, because grown ass adults can't do the mins they know are due every week. I'm kind of getting sick of that about games,
Yeah, Tie-Dye is full of golf courses. Tie-Dye's got loads of it.
I hate games that force you to log in every single day, and then if you miss a day, you're punished for it.
Oh my god, tell me about it. That was me after the weekend. Like, rubbish, ruined. Tie-Dye, just a question for you. What's the sort of prices that people are paying for a round of golf near where you live? Like, give me like an example of top, medium, and cheap. Just to compare to the UK offerings. I don't know. I know you don't play, but I wondered if you knew. It'd be nice, be cool to find out. Let me know as a bit of an exercise. Be quite interesting to know.
Hi
9
says
holes.
$30 to $40 for 18 holes. She thinks
Yeah. So what's that in English? So it's not much
that's like
short.
£20.
About 20 quid. It's not bad. It's not bad. 60 euros for 9 holes. My God. Wait,
The Randall
Randall.
golf course for nothing.
That's Anna live. Foxy. She lives on a golf course. How cool is that? An elk ran our
Is
fence
it
down.
how many times did she get hit by a golf ball?
I bet loads. Did you see that? Oh, there's a guy on Instagram, right? He lives on next to a golf course, and he regularly goes and lays out in the garden and pretends he's been knocked out. And it's hilarious. It's really funny. It's really funny. He just like when the golf ball comes over the fence, he just lays next to it. When people are freaking out, and he just gets up. $10 per hoof in the grass. Oh hell yeah, big money, big money, big money. Wow. Oh my God, yeah, that would have cost a fortune to fix that.
I says she got it right. $39 at one and up to $50 on a public holiday or weekend.
Yeah, it's it's a fair amount of money compared to going bowling, isn't it?
I feel like bowling's gotten very expensive.
I've not been for ages. What's the
I'm going back on like 15 years ago that I'm remembering like it was like £10 for like the entire night of games. Like I'm talking like 4 or 5 hours of playing bowling for like a tenner.
Yeah, that's it. That's what when
and
I
now
used to
like I'm pretty sure the last time I went it was like £20 a person. I was like, what?
What for one round?
For like for the night again, but it was £20 per person.
Well, why are we not talking about elitism at the bowling alley, folks? Why are we still bashing on golf courses? The world's moved on, folks. I can go for a round for a tenner. You got to pay 20 quid for a round of bowling. You've got to be kidding me. That's terrible. Elitism. Down with that. Bowling I like. See, Anna likes bowling, but she likes
the cinemas gotten so expensive as well. Jesus.
According to the Golf Channel survey, the median cost for an 18-hole round at public golf course is 36, including cart. Including the cart, really? Okay.
I'm pretty sure going to see a movie when I was like 16, 17, I'm pretty sure it was like $3.50 for the ticket, and then plus like £7 for my popcorn and like my selection of sweets and a drink. And now it's like £25 to go see a movie if you want food with it.
I'd rather not. I'd rather just stay at home. No.
Well, if I'm going to spend that much money, I'd go to the Everyman Theatre in Birmingham where you get a sofa and the food is brought to you.
Yeah.
And you can drink alcohol. I love the Everyman Theatre. I've gone there so many times on my own just to get a 2-seater sofa to myself.
Tie-dye got a 300 in bowling.
Yes.
And see, saying don't badmouth my sport. Yeah, we're back at you. Leave my golf alone then.
I think I got a 300 on Wii bowling.
Did you? I've had 280 one time in bowling, and that was amazing. That was it. That was my peak.
Wii bowling feels like a lifetime ago.
I really used to like that, and I used to like what was the other one? The archery that you used to do as well.
Oh, I never really played the archery one.
Oh, the archery was great.
I played the tennis. I played the golf.
Yeah, tennis, golf. I did all those sports. I did all of them.
I still haven't tried the gin one yet, thank you.
Oh, Anna is so knackered right now. She's just typing. You might as well type with your feet, you know. I'm back. Reception is beautiful. Nice one, Hammy. Well played. Thanks for being here. You come here to say goodbye to us, really. I'm going to go in a minute. I'm going to need to go and pack shopping away.
Wow, have I really been on for 3 hours? Jesus Christ.
I cannot believe we've just sat here chatting for 3 hours. What's going on?
That's mad.
That is actually mad.
I thought it was like an hour.
Hammy, how could I be angry?
I was at least live for half an hour before I came into your chat.
I don't know what it is, but when they do go fast, a lot of people tell me that these streams do go quite fast. No, Hammy, I've enjoyed our chats recently. Actually, they've been quite insightful, and understanding where you're coming from as a former alliance leader and stuff. Quite interesting conversations. We see eye to eye on most things, actually. Hey, are we going to play this? Any other game? No, I'm gonna go soon. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put out a prize draw now, though, because I do have a couple left to put out.
I'm gonna do the same.
So I'm gonna do that right now, and then we'll just do a couple more games, and then I think we're gonna. I'm gonna skedaddle at least. I don't know what Tony's gonna do.
I'm probably gonna do the same.
Yes, Hammy, definitely, my friend. Got to stay grounded, you know. Has your jam delivered? Yes, it has, Israel. It's downstairs. Jem opened the door, but I'm gonna guess there's piles and piles of shopping to help pack away, so I'm gonna have to go and do
You're
that.
gonna say piles and piles of jam.
Piles of jam, loads of jam, a lorry load of jam.
The finest jam.
I'd like to play one round of bomb and count. Could we play one? Oh, all right then. Yeah, faith in friends. After this, we'll do a couple more games of this, and then we're gonna wrap up. I'll do one bomb and count, and then I will be back tomorrow. Okay? Oh, flipping hell, he's beat us. Look, right now we do have to have another round. Do it. Right, jump in, everybody. How long have we been going? We've been on for. Can you believe we've been on for 3 hours? 3 hours just sitting here chatting about Star Wars. Oh my god. What the hell is that? Oh, here comes the slipper. There's a slipper. Blue Diamond, thank you so much for that slipper. No, Hammy, it's been a quiet day. Let's just say that. It's been a quiet day, but we've just had a slipper, which is absolutely freaking awesome. Thank you very, very much. That is extremely amazing. Thank you very much. 2, 5, 4. Boom. Look at
Isn't
that.
that the dream arc? What's the dream, sorry?
What? There's a dream. There's a dream.
Pi said, isn't that the dream arc? But I missed what was said.
Oh, the dream. What, speaking about Star Wars for 3 hours? Yes.
Oh. 3 hours of talking about Star Wars, isn't that the dream?
Yeah. The new Matt MacGyver sound out on Spotify. It's called You. Aha! No, I think I might have added it already. Let me just check that I did add that. I've still not. Oh, by the way, Tyder, I've still not had a reply from YouTube. I think they're a bit like Starscape, but they've not got back to me yet.
What's wrong with YouTube?
I've got 4 or 5 bands who have said, "Oh, Blue Diamond, thank you, Blue Diamond. I've got a pair of slippers from Blue Diamond on my bed. Thank you very much." Yeah. So, anyway, yes, YouTube. I've got 4 or 5 bands that have said to me, "Play our music. It's just do it. I'm giving you permission."
Yeah.
And then my question was, well, what if YouTube flag it? Because they don't know we've had that conversation. What is the protocol?
They will flag it immediately. And
Yeah,
then you'll
exactly.
have an option where you can either like mute it, cut it, or do some other stuff. But you can also, there'll be an option to say, if you have the right to play this,
Right.
click this option. Or
And
if
what
you
do
feel
they do at that point?
I don't know. I assume you give the proof that you've got permission to play it.
Right. So I was looking for a template to give to these bands just so they can sign it. So I've got an actual document that I can sign. Because I could just sign it, yeah, love from Bon Jovi or whatever, right? So they're gonna need some sort of verification, right?
I think maybe if the bands also like publicly announce it, like maybe on their Twitter feed or something like that, that might even be proof enough.
Maybe. But what? Because I know what happens on Twitch, they just mute it and they don't even ask you, right?
On Twitch, yeah, they just mute it. But
Well, that's rubbish then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where we're at. We have text approval, but not sure if that's enough. I don't think it is. I think it's going to need to be verified, which is why I've always been reluctant to do it on especially on Twitch. Less so on YouTube, because at least you've got a form of contact on there. But Twitch, they just mute it, and there's no way. You can't even speak to a human being. So I just don't know how you would even get around that. Even my own music, Tony, check this out. So stuff I've released on my own,
Yeah.
I can't even play my own music on my own stream.
They keep copyright claiming you.
Yeah.
But it's you. So you just tell them
Yeah.
that.
Well, you tell who that?
Where, like, so when you go to your content on YouTube,
Yeah.
and you get the notification on the side where it says all everything I've put up is copyright claim. There's always something on there, but like it'll give you like a list of tracks and whether or not there's anything that needs to be done for them.
Yes,
Like
yes.
everything just has no restriction, but then I get the odd one that says this is banned in a certain territory, so then I just mute it.
Yep.
And then it takes a while to process. But there's an option there to, if you feel like you've got the right to play his music. I feel like that's where you do it. You just tell them there and there. And you've got
But what about
evidence.
on Twitch?
Twitch, we can't do anything about.
That's what I mean.
Unless
Right,
you,
I
I
mean,
think you can contact them actually.
Can you?
I think so. Like if you were to actually contact Twitch, like to say that you want to play your own music, they should let you because it's your music.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right, compliment incoming, Tony Strange. Hammy says, I like this guy that you're chatting with. You seem very intelligent. There you are.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Sweet.
Thank you for the slipper.
Boop. I got 2 slippers today. I got a pair, look. Check it out.
I've had a good amount of gold today. It's been good. I'm already halfway over my goal.
Me too. Doing very well. Nice. We're going to get slaughtered in this game though, look. Boom. Oh dear. There was not much I could do. I know I had 400 stamina, but there was no way I could... No, I couldn't do it, Anna. There was not enough. There was not enough precision strikes to stop them taking the headquarters in that moment. Red pandas are 5th on the list of intellectual animals. Are they? Thank you. That's very kind of you. We're digging the palindromes today, folks. 353 today. That's all right, actually. I did remember a little bit, yeah.
I just noticed my followers are 14,777.
Anyway, I've had a plan, Tony.
Yeah.
What we do is we contact some like companies on Instagram, and we say we're going to be your social media influencers, and we've got like 15,000 followers.
Yeah.
Right, because they always like 1,000 or more before they'll send you stuff. These companies. Obviously, I don't have 1,000 on there, but on Insta anyway. But 15,000 on here is great.
Yeah.
That's how I got into Cameo.
Oh, I saw some funny shit for Cameo.
Yeah.
It was now.
Have you got it?
It was on another Russell Howard video.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Podrick, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Randolph, me too. I'm gonna do this, then I'll do one bomb account, and then I'm going. This can be the last game, in fact. Yeah, let's do that. This is the final. While Tony finds this video to send me.
Oh, you want me to actually find it? Oh God.
You're not going to be able to find it. Oh no. Surely Russell Howard Cameo might find it, right?
I'll just go through my history, I think.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Blue Diamond. Another
I've
well
watched
strong.
So many lately, I can't tell which one it is.
Oh, no, exactly. Yeah. I'm sure we'll come across it at some point. Welcome to the family, Podrick. Yeah, exactly. Welcome to the family. wow.
Oh my god, it's so fucking cold.
Are you cold there, yeah?
It is 5 degrees and I am like, I'm shaking.
Serious?
Yeah, oh my god, it's horrible. I've even got a blanket on.
Oh my
And my
god.
hoodie, I'm wearing a hoodie, I've got my blanket, I am fucking shaking.
You basically look like Bernie Sanders, right?
I'm an old man now, like, I'm falling apart, I can't walk, my back hurts, I'm cold
no.
all the time, I'm basically dead.
he's the embodiment of the zombie game, look. 60 degrees here all day. Wait, 60 degrees Fahrenheit? Or don't say Celsius, that's too hot. I'm going to guess Fahrenheit because it's Hammy, so he's over in the States. So I'm going to suggest that's... Yeah, that exactly, yeah, because you'd melt, wouldn't you?
60 Fahrenheit, that's what, like 30 degrees Celsius?
Something like that.
Something like that?
That's nice.
It's not like exactly half, it's like a little bit more, isn't it? Or a little bit less.
Yeah. A little bit, because 40 freezing.
Sure.
Does water freeze at 40 Fahrenheit? Or have I got that completely wrong? 32 is freezing. Flipping hell, they've lowered it, man. They've lowered the bar. Yeah, Anna's in the north of Sweden. I bet it's freaking freezing, yeah? Oh, shoot, I've pressed go again. I didn't mean to do that. But do you want one more game, yeah?
Yeah, sure, I don't mind.
Yeah. This is the last game. Sorry, this is the last game. Martha's here. Yeah. I think, was Martha here anyway?
Martha was over here.
Okay. Queen Swee, Trouble, Persephone, nice. Go for it, go on. Last one. The winter's here in the United States where I live in Northeast. Way below. Yeah, of course, Northeast for sure, definitely. Hi, Martha. Thanks for being here. It's nice to see you.
My mini was free. Maybe you got enough shards from the games. We have played a lot, to be honest. We've been at it for 3 hours.
Can you get capped in this as well as the mini games?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't
Imagine
think there
that.
is any cap on the... If there was, we would have known about it a while ago, I think. I feel like someone would have brought it up.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Oh, Trouble says yes. Really? Are you saying yes to what we just said? About being capped?
On the character shots. On the mini shots. Because I know you're capped on the other rewards.
Yeah, you're capped on rewards, of course, for the mini games. I get that. Well, I don't get it, but I mean, I get it that it happens, but I don't. I didn't know it was capped in Punk Wars. Well, hang on a minute. What about when they did that Punk War tournament? When everybody surely.
Yeah, surely it would have been brought up then, I imagine.
Yeah, of course. People would be saying, "How can we win if we can't get frags?"
Yeah. And obviously people can keep donating and donating and donating. Like I don't imagine what was his name? Alpha Wolf donated 50 carnivals to Anna in one day?
Yeah,
and he leveled all the way up, so I don't think there is a cap.
Nah, that was weird. That was a funny, strange occurrence, wasn't it? Anyway, it's been nice to chat to you, Tony, today.
Yeah, you too.
Freaking hours, my God.
I always enjoy our chats.
Yeah, I do.
And this is getting on YouTube as well.
57 kilograms is Anna. What is that?
I've seen some traction with some of mine in India's conversations, so maybe we'll see some traction with ours.
Tony, say that again, you cut out.
Oh, on YouTube, I've seen some traction between the videos of me and India talking.
Oh, really?
So I'm wondering how ours still fare as well.
Nice. Well, let's try it, eh? See what happens.
This will go straight on YouTube when we're done.
I'm not. Okay, yeah. Do it. Do it. Thank you, Martha. Thank you very much. £125. Yeah, that's light. Light as a feather. There was supposed to be another Punk War tournament, but never came. Yeah, well, that's just because of the development of the game, wasn't it? It wasn't robust enough to do a tournament because there was too many glitches that would mean that someone might win and under dodgy circumstance. So they left it for now, which is understandable. I get that. Well played, Martha. Look at that, 29 kills. Nice. Nice. Thank you so much. I'm gonna head out, I think, and yeah, we'll obviously check it up on YouTube. Love it. See what happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Do it, and I'll speak to you very soon.
Yeah, definitely.
See you later.
Catch you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Well, I am gonna head off as well, guys. I am fucking freezing. I will be back on again sometime tomorrow. I won't be at work this week because of my foot, so I'll probably be on at some point tomorrow. Not sure what time. Actually, I got trapped at like 5, I think. 5 UTC, 5 p.m. UTC, so I'll probably be on around that time. But yeah, have a good night, guys, or a good day, and I will see you all soon. My mini is free. Nice. I will leave the stream up until the prize draw is done, but I will catch you all tomorrow, guys. Have a good day. Bye.